is football. Football is
America's
America.
football
Let's
is
go.
football is America. If you don't like it, you can kiss your candy ass all the moment in time. I don't give a damn. Oh my God.
No.
You loved it.
It's 30-27. Chiefs win. Chiefs win 30-20.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Monday Night Football. We got the Broncos and the Cleveland Browns, a bad start, but we do not fret anymore over bad starts. This is not the Broncos of old. We can handle it. And here's second down, and they're going to run it with Nick Chubb, and Nick Chubb is going to pick up a first down. Don't love this opening drive. Do not love it at all. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Have some freaking backbone. Denver's played their best games on the road this year. We need this win. I need Denver's defense to do something here. I need something. Give me something. Come on, 1st and 10. And they're going to hand it off again. And they are having a lot of success right now. Running the football. Oh, my goodness. This is my nightmare. This is my nightmare. I can't believe this is happening right now. All right. Denver's had a couple games this year where they didn't have a great drive to start the game. Here's 2nd and 4, and Cooper is going to be there, and that'll bring up 3rd down. We got little E in the chat. What's up? The little engine that could. Jonathan Cooper coming off the edge. The Browns having a lot of success running it, but right there, Jonathan Cooper is able to come from the other side and stop him. And here we go. Now the crowd's into it. 3rd and 4. Not yet in field goal. Well, yeah, there would be a 46-yard attempt from here. But if we could get a sack, that would be huge here. And here we go. Jameis Winston taking a shot downfield. Incomplete. Incomplete. And that pass is incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit. And if they can miss this kick, it is all okay in the neighborhood. Man, I'm glad we got that out of our system. Surtain was not on Jerry Jeudy on the first play of scrimmage where they faked the handoff and then threw it to Jerry Jeudy crossing. Now he's 15 for 21. This is Dustin Hopkins. Snap, hold, kick is no good. Let's go, baby. Get fucked. Woo! All right. We got it out of our system. I don't know what happened to start that game. It's gone, and let's just start fresh right here. All right. Denver had a 3 and out, a weird series of events where they tried to run the football on 3rd and short. But all right, we are here. And Lily, how's work been, and how are you, and how's Rick been? Rick's coming on here. He'll be here in a little bit, so you can ask him. But we're both good. We're both good. Staying busy. You know, trying to make content, trying to do all those things, and also, our other full-time jobs, and of course during the holidays, trying to balance family time too. So it's a lot, but overall, everything's good. I mean, we're kind of used to it at this point. All right, I'm going to grab my Gatorade. I left it in my room. I'm grabbing my Gatorade. Don't leave. Don't leave. Here we go. Let's go, Jaleel McLaughlin. Love to see it. Jaleel McLaughlin picking up a first down. I almost made him my profile picture today. Ooh, direct handoff and Marvin Mims. All right. Here we go. We're getting settled in now. 2nd and 6. Bo fakes the toss. Now taking a shot downfield. Oh, damn it! Fuck! Damn it! Cortland Sutton just dropped it right off of his hands. Now it's 3rd and 6. That would have been a 25-yard gain. Beautiful ball right in the hands. Pressure coming. Wow! And Sutton makes up for it, and Bo Nix, with the pressure in his face, backpedals and delivers a dime to Cortland Sutton, who makes up for the drop pass on 2nd down. And Denver is in Cleveland territory, crossing the 40, going into the 30. Yes, the 30-yard line. Field goal range right now. Here we go. Bo Nix to pass, looking, quick throw. Beautiful ball. Just lasered it into Lucas Kroll for a quick 5 yards. And this is a good little spot, good game for our boy Bo Nix, because he's getting the national exposure. Okay, we haven't seen Denver in the spotlight really since Bo Nix has really turned a corner, and now we're all wondering, okay, can you do it when the lights are shining bright and the world is watching? Because when the playoffs are here, if Denver's in the mix, which I expect them to be, we want to know that we got a guy with ice in his veins that can handle the pressure. 2nd and 5, Bo Nix backpedaling, buying time, and Jaleel, that's Javonte Williams, who dropped the ball. Would have been a loss anyway, but Javonte probably wondering why he dropped that ball. He's just not looking it in. You got Sutton, Javonte dropping balls out here, giving Bo Nix some bad stats. Little Lee, sorry you're still dealing with the hives. I just saw that comment. Hopefully that gets better for you. But I'm sorry to hear that. 3rd and 5. Bo Nix looking to throw. They bring a safety. He steps up into the pocket. Now fires. Caught. Cortland Sutton, first down. Bo Nix. Cleveland brings the strong safety, and Bo Nix steps up into the pocket, and then he thought about running, but he didn't think he would get it. And then he sees single coverage on the outside with Sutton, and he fires the ball to Sutton. Sutton has been his guy, and over the past couple weeks, the connection between Bo Nix and Sutton has only grown stronger and stronger, especially down here in the red zone where Denver is right now. 1st and 10, Bo Nix hands it off. McLaughlin somehow turns it into a gain of 1.5. Could have been a loss of a couple, so Troy Aikman said, you got organizations watching going, Why did we not take this guy? He can run, he can throw on the run, he can pass. He's the coach's son. A lot of people are saying the same thing about why they didn't draft Patrick Mahomes. I love this conversation. Here we go. Bo Nix running, firing. Caught! Bailey to the 1 yard line. He caught it. He caught it. He's going to be down short. Denver on the 1 yard line right now. Bailey, who came very. That was a touchdown. That was a touchdown. That was a touchdown. He wasn't touched down. He wasn't touched down. They're going to run another play. Javonte Williams. And he's not going to get it. That was a fucking touchdown. We got embraced the struggle in the chat. He said, them Broncos. And we got Granzier 12 in the chat. What's up? What's up, Granzier 12? Just watching some football. We got Bill in the chat. What a catch. And yeah, Vele has been a star. I picked him up on waivers. He's going to be our cemented number 2 guy. We're going to run it again, and Javonte's going in on touchdown. That is one of those drives that I'm telling you, there was 4 or 5 plays on that drive that Bo Nix could have taken a sack, and he extended the drive. He overcame drops, 2 drops, overcame 2 rushes for no yards, and went on a 12-play drive. When you watch Bo Nix command this offense, when there is a dropped pass, when there is a bad run, it's like it's never too much to handle. When they bring 2 safeties in on a free rush and Bo Nix steps into the pocket, it's like it doesn't matter what the Browns call defensively or what mistakes we make offensively. Like, Bo Nix overcomes everything. I haven't seen a quarterback like this since not even 2015 Manning. You got to go back to 2014 Manning, 2013. Honestly, it's more his game right now resembles 2012 Peyton Manning. Because Manning had a slow start. He came back from his injury, and we started the season 1-3. And it was very similar story to us this year, starting, 0-2, and slowly, as Bo started to get the hang of things, the stats kind of started showing up. That was how Manning was in 2012. And that team, they were a serious threat, and I feel like a lot of similar vibes. The only difference is that team in 2012, maybe they had a better offense, but they had no defense. And this year, Denver, in my opinion, has the best defense in the league. So I don't know what the ceiling is to this team, but if they continue to get better like this, like I'm telling you, the people that have Denver ranked in the top 10 right now, no. I'm saying since Peyton Manning, I haven't seen it. I'm saying the last time that I've seen this type of quarterback play has been Peyton Manning. I'm not saying that we've never had it. Of course, Jake Plummer had an amazing year in was that 2005? when we went to the AFC Championship game, lost to the Steelers, beat New England in the divisional round. Champ Bailey had that 99-yard interception fumble safety. That's actually the first Bronco game. I mean, I was watching Bronco games before that, but, like, that was my moment of consciousness as a Broncos fan. Like, that is if I think, okay, go all the way back, what's your first Broncos game you remember? It takes me to the divisional game against New England. But yeah, it is so exciting, and it's crazy because you think, like, PFF said we had the 32nd ranked talent, talent-wise, ranked roster in the league. We were supposed to be a number 1 overall draft pick. We were supposed to be a 5-win team, and now those people have us in the top 10. I have Denver in the top 5, and everyone's like, "You're crazy," and I'm like, "Well, why would I trust the guys that the guys that said that we were gonna be one of the worst teams in the league, or the guys that said Bo Nix should have been a second-round pick, or that he was a reach?" I feel like there's just so many reasons to be optimistic right now about this team, and I feel like on this subject, I'm ahead of my time. I feel like in a matter of time, everyone's gonna see Denver as one of those teams. I think we're this year's Houston. Bill said, "Thank God Bo went to the Broncos. The Giants would have ruined him." I thought that about Denver for a long time, Bill. Play action, pass caught in Njoku, Cody Barton on the coverage, and Jameis Winston is playing really good ball right now. We have to acknowledge that, and Cody Barton's been really good for us. I have an infamous tattoo by Cody Barton. I ended up exchanging information with him after the Steelers game because he doesn't do social media, and I wanted to share with him the tattoo. So he's somebody I hope Denver keeps for the long haul, for the long term. Oh, they're going to do a double reverse. Darius Toney, and that's an ex-Giant right there, Bill. I almost said an ex-Bill because I was talking to Bill, but it was an ex-Giant. Darius Toney, the ex-Giant, the ex-Chief, and now with the Browns. That is so true. When he did this reverse, it looked like he had an opportunity, but Denver does a really good job, especially Brandon Jones, our safety. These guys do a very good job of making a lot of open field disappear in a matter of seconds. Here's a run on 2nd and 7. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2. Audio's going in and out. Okay, thank you for letting me know that. Did this help or make it worse? Is my audio worse or better? Is the audio worse or better like this? Thank you for letting me know and not letting me stream the whole entire stream like that. Hopefully this is better. Let me put the mic away a little bit. All right, here we go on 1st down. Cody Barton taking a shot, and Elijah Moore downfield, and another 44-yard completion. Jameis Winston's just playing really, really good ball right now. All right, let me fix my mic really quick. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1. Mic check. All right. David Njoku just scored a touchdown. Man, had an opportunity, and now we're gonna need Bo Nix to come back out here. Gonna need Bo Nix to come out here and save the day. Great drive by Cleveland. And man, he was working. Njoku's been working on Cody Barton. He had a couple catches on that drive. Cody Barton on the coverage. But Jameis Winston, man, he has been really impressive lately. Um, they're coming off of a win against the Steelers. The Steelers have been a hard team to beat. You know, teams like the Ravens have struggled with them. The Steelers, and I think what it was Cleveland named Jameis the starter, and they got way better. They got way better, which is crazy because Deshaun Watson, you wouldn't, I mean, we knew he was playing bad, but it was like when Winston came in, I remember I took the Browns to win his first game. I was like, he's gonna go off. He's gonna throw 3 touchdowns over 300 yards, and he did. Right. I believe that was week 8. I'm gonna look it up really quick. Yeah, week 8. They beat Baltimore. They beat the Baltimore Ravens. So that's when he took over. That's when he took over. I mean, when Watson was the starter, they lost to Seattle, lost to the Cowboys, barely got past the Jags. Then they lost to the Giants, lost to the Raiders, lost to the Commanders, lost to the Eagles, lost to the Bengals. And then Jameis Winston took over and they beat the Ravens. Then they lost to the Chargers. And then the Saints game, if I remember correctly, the Saints game, yeah, the Saints ended up winning that game. And then they beat the Steelers, and now they're playing the Broncos. So Jameis Winston is 2-2 as a starter this year with wins over the Ravens and Steelers. So, like, it's easy to just look at a record and be like, the Browns aren't a good team. My fear was that this was going to be a really difficult game, right? I mean, they also have Nick Chubb back, and Jameis Winston's one of those guys that's like, it would be one thing if Deshaun Watson was the quarterback still and the season was over and he has all this guaranteed money, but somebody like Jameis Winston, who is going to try to make the most of this opportunity, knowing, hey, I don't know when I'm going to be a starter, if ever again. I have time right now to put on film that I should be the starter. And he's made a serious case for going to a team like the Giants or the Raiders. He shouldn't be a backup quarterback, in my opinion. He's not a backup quarterback. I'm not saying that he's elite, but I am saying that if you put him in the right system, like Sean Payton, because he was drafted to Tampa, and then Sean got to play him twice a year, and then Sean, when he was available, was like, "I'll take you," after Tom Brady went to the Bucs, and Bo Nix is going to fake the handoff and then just throw it into the ground, broken play. You got to know when to just forfeit the play. I like that about Bo. But yeah, I mean, Sean was like, no, I want this guy. You don't accidentally throw 30 touchdown passes. I know he had 30 picks, but still. And then he went over to Sean and ends up starting, going like 5-0, 6-0, and then tears his ACL and he's done for the year. But if he's in the right system, just like Baker Mayfield wasn't working with the Panthers, and here's a throw. Oh my gosh. Catch fumble. You got to be fucking kidding me. All right, they said after discussion it's incomplete. I thought it was a catch. I thought that was a catch. That's a touchdown. They're saying it's a good call that it was incomplete. I loved the call, but if I was a Broncos fan, I mean, if I was a Browns fan, I would be upset. And Bill said, "Launch Tony into the sun. Our genius head coach took him instead of Micah Parsons." Bo Nix rolling out to his right, 3rd and 10, taking a shot downfield. Incomplete. Intended for Troy Franklin. Looked like there might have been some contact. That was a very good ball. It's incomplete, so no one's going to talk about it. But Troy Franklin, he hasn't really developed into the guy that's going to make this catch yet. He slows down. Oh my gosh. Now Denver's going to have to punt it, and this time it'll be fair caught at the 11. But yeah, I mean, if you put Jameis Winston with a good defense, with a good coaching staff, I still think he's somebody that I think he could even win a Super Bowl. I think he could put together a top 12 quarterback campaign, because that's really what you need to win a Super Bowl. If you're going to be you got to be a top 12 quarterback, and you got to have a good defense, and you got to be well coached. I think that could still be on the table for Jameis. I mean, he's the greatest quarterback in Florida State history. You got to keep in mind, like, there are certain players that, because I'm a fan of Florida State, it would be the same thing with the Broncos. Like, if the Broncos had a player and he went to the Bills or the Giants, I would be able to tell Bill who that player is, because nobody knows your players better than the fans, because we're the ones watching all of this film on these players. We're watching them practice. So that's kind of why I knew Jared Verse and Brendan Fisk were going to be so good for the Rams, is because I was like, no. Like, I've watched all the Florida State games. Like, those guys are going to be Hall of Famers, both of them. And 2 of those 3 have the best odds to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. It's Jared Verse, then it's Cooper DeJean. No. It's Quinion Mitchell, 2. And then number 3 is Braden Fisk. And, I mean, it was the same thing with Winston. Like, he was a freshman, and he comes in and he goes 14-0 and wins the national championship game. And then the next year ended up losing, and then he was the number 1 overall draft pick. Like, his entire time at Florida State, he lost 1 football game. I mean, the other quarterbacks to do something like that come to mind. I mean, think about this. Jameis Winston at Florida State was 26-1. So the other quarterbacks to do that, Trevor Lawrence, right? And then Joe Burrow. Trevor Lawrence with Clemson did that. Let me see, 26-1. 26-1. And Nick Chubb thrown to the ground. Let's go. Malcolm Roach. This defensive front has been quietly one of the better defensive fronts in the game. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence went 38-2. He played 40 games. So he played 12 more games than Winston, but still, same thing. And Joe Burrow and Trevor Lawrence, I mean, look how their careers are going. Like, Jameis Winston, for whatever reason, just never really, I feel like, like Bill said earlier, it matters where you get drafted. I still feel like he has that potential to be that guy. Here's pressure coming off the edge. Winston steps up and delivers to Moore for a first down, and that's the end of the first quarter. All right. So a lot to be desired. A lot to be desired. Looks like a beautiful night in Colorado. Let me see. It is 44 degrees and not a cloud in the sky. I mean, couldn't ask for a better night, for a December football game. It was 52 degrees earlier in the day, and it's going to drop to 34, but not until like 3 a.m. So it's going to be like between 40 and 44 degrees for the whole game. And the wind is almost non-existent, 1 mile per hour. So beautiful football weather. And Lily said, "What's good, E-Dub? Sorry about the Giants, brother Bill." We got Ginger in the chat. Blazer is pimp tight. I thought I would bust it out for this game. Denver's only Monday night football game this year. I thought, you know what? I'm wearing the blazer. Actually, this wasn't premeditated at all. I was like getting ready and I had my hoodie on, my blue hoodie, and it says "She Wants the D," but it's got the old school Denver logo as a D. That was a gift. And then I put my jersey over the hoodie and it looked so bad. I was like, all right. So then I had to, and meanwhile, I had to rush because I'm like, the game is about to kick off. So I rip off my hoodie and I got to peel my jersey now off of my hoodie. And then I put the jersey on and I'm like, something's missing. And then I was like, the blazer. And I threw the blazer on. It was just spur of the moment. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh yeah, I had this plan for prime time. It is cool that it's prime time, but it probably subconsciously went into the thinking of it, but it was definitely spur of the moment. Liam, how old is Jameis Winston? If I had to guess, I would say he's 30. He is 30. He is my age, so don't call him old. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, first play of the second quarter. Jameis Winston under center. Browns on the 23-yard line, playing really good so far. Pressure coming off the edge, and Winston does a good job of avoiding it. Now throws intentional grounding. No, he was outside of the pocket, right? Woo! Pressure by Brandon Jones, and the Broncos, if they can start generating some pressure. Jameis is playing too well right now. We have to get him uncomfortable and get him out of rhythm. I love Vance Joseph calling a safety blitz here. We got to mix it up. All right, here we go. Handoff to Nick Chubb. 0-yard gain. That was weird. 0-yard gain right there. All in blue. It's perfect. It is it really is the perfect Broncos blue. Old man Kyle. You know what? I'll take it. I had a profound thought I'll share with you at the commercial break about age. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. Winston firing. Incomplete. Perfect coverage. Jaquan McMillan. Let's go. Incomplete. And for those of you, that is just textbook coverage. Textbook. Okay. For those of you that don't know, Denver at their home games, they have a thing where they go, uh, Jameis Winston's pass intended for Amari Cooper, and that ball is, and the whole crowd goes, incomplete. And the way you do pleat is like, pleat. And you kind of get the bass of your voice into it, and the whole stadium just like, and it echoes, and it's awesome. Like, even the players, they're, especially players that are like free agents that don't know about Denver and they play there, they're like, "Oh, it's pretty cool. I didn't even know that they do that," but it was awesome. So the players love it, the fans love it. I heard one fan bitch about it one time. He was like, "Oh, it's so stupid." It's so funny. You'll find someone to complain about everything. But so what I was gonna say about age. So I had this thought about age because I was looking at the old seats from the stadium that they took down. They have this mile-high monument outside the stadium with, like, the real artifacts from the old stadium that was, right next to where their new stadium was built in 2000, I believe, or 2001 maybe. And, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, "I appreciate the history of my team." But it's so crazy that, there was like Bronco maniacs before I was born. It's just crazy to think that there was a whole period of time of Broncos football that I'll never, know about. I mean, I can watch the games, but I didn't experience it live. Um, and I was sitting there thinking, especially like with the throwback uniforms like this one. This is the throwback jersey. I was sitting there thinking, and I was like, I interviewed this guy about the jerseys, and he was like, it's funny how a lot of people that are younger are like nostalgic about something that they didn't even live through, right? And I was thinking, like, you know, when you're in your 20s, you tend to want to feel nostalgic about things that you didn't actually live through. But, um, you know, it's like in due time, what you're experiencing right now, you'll be nostalgic about later. So don't rush to feel nostalgic because by the time you do, that means you're old. You know what I mean? Like by the time, you know, I'm nostalgic about the uniform jerseys that they're wearing right now, I'll probably be in my God willing, in my 60s or 70s. So, it's one of those things where it's like, no reason to rush. Alright, first down was a run that went for no gain. Here, 2nd and 11, we got trips left, single wide receiver to the bottom. Watch the quick throw to the bottom of the screen. No, Bo Nix throwing. How is that not a flag? There's the flag. I was like, "No way. There's no way." Look how good Vele just got off of that press coverage. Vele has been so good for us, and for those of you that don't know, he was a 7th round draft pick, and he wasn't one of those guys going into training camp that we thought we were gonna actually have on the 52-man roster. And Vele just kept having these insane catches in practice. I mean, crazy one-handers. And eventually it just got to the point where it was like, we can't not put this guy on the 52-man roster. And they're going to run it here on first down. And that is going to be the rookie, Audric Estime. But it got to the point where it was like, okay, we have to put him on the 52-man roster. But then he didn't get any playing time. and then he would get like 5 snaps, 10 snaps, and then, you would notice that in those 5 to 10 snaps, he had like 3 catches and, he basically just made plays in any opportunity he was given, and then he earned more playing time. And now we're at the point where he's like our clear number 2 guy, and he's gotten so much better in the last couple weeks. Bo Nix, oh no, the ball just tipped up off of Troy Franklin. That's Bo Nix's first pick. And that's a shame because Bo Nix was going to be the first quarterback in NFL history to have 5 consecutive games with 2 touchdowns and 0 picks and over 200 yards passing. Nobody's ever done it. Going into this game, the only people that had done it was Aaron Rodgers, Mahomes, and that sucks. That was like one of those picks that's I hate that pick. Let me see that again. Oh my gosh, he got his arm in there, but still. That's what I don't like about Troy Franklin. I'm sorry, but Troy Franklin will make a play, but it's just like, why is he playing that passive? If he doesn't wait for the ball to come to him, that defender can't make a play. That's just the defender wanting it more. And I was watching the film breakdown last week, and there was a couple throws that Bo Nix made, and it was crazy because there was one that was almost picked, and everybody that was watching it was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna lie, me too." It was like, "Damn, Bo, that was a dangerous throw that you shouldn't have made." And then the next day, I'm watching the film, and Bo Nix is rolling to his right. You got a receiver that's running basically a comeback, and the defender is like a full 3 yards behind him, and then Bo Nix throws it, and the receiver just stops, and the defender keeps going and just almost picks it. But it looked terrible, but it was Troy Franklin basically just not wanting the ball as much as the defender did, and that's the type of stuff that's on film now. And right there was another example, Troy Franklin just not using his arms to get a full extension and try to meet the ball at its furthest point. Instead, he plays too passive. Um, and that's not good no matter what type of receiver you are. It doesn't really matter if you're a shifty small receiver or a lengthy receiver, like Troy Franklin, who's 6'2". I mean, you look at our receivers, like Cortland Sutton's a tall guy, Lil Jordan Humphrey, 6'4", Devon Vele, 6'4", Troy Franklin, 6'2". But these guys can't play like they're small. They can't do that. That was a avoidable interception. I just picked the scab, and now my hand's bleeding. I just watched the most hilarious video of a joke on a news TV show. Awesome, Lily. I just watched an interception. Oh! Oh! Almost picked. Come, please. It's third down. All right, here we go. Let's get a 3 and out. Get the ball back. Let's get the ball back. Here we go. Jameis throwing. Damn it. Ah. Come on. We need an interception. Also, I need 3 points to win my fantasy, and all I have is Denver's defense. I need a sack, an interception. I need like 3 sacks and a pick. We got to get Jameis. We got to get pressure. We have to get pressure. And they're going to throw it. Yes! Justin Chernod. Woo! Incomplete. It's crazy, though. I mean, they just ran that RPO, faked the run. He pulled it back, ran to his right, and it felt like he had way too much room. Denver defensively, I feel like they're almost over pursuing right now. They need to keep their gap integrity and not give up these edges so easy. Here's a blitz off the edge. Oh my God. You got to make that fucking tackle. You got to make this tackle. That was the perfect defense for that run. Come on. You guys aren't like this. Come on. Fucking tighten up. See what I mean with these play actions? Yes! Jonah Ellis. 2nd round draft pick. They're going to say that wasn't a sack because he got back to the line of scrimmage. Good speed by Ellis. But do you see that over pursuit? They're over pursuing everything. That's why they keep calling these bootlegs. They need to adjust. Here's going to be a run to make 3rd down manageable. Of course, they ran it. Ginger said, need a good defensive possession. Make coming back from that pick easier on blow bricks. Yeah, they had him on 3rd and 10. They almost got a 3 and out. Look where we're at now. Look at this. Browns points per game. Oh, man, that graphic. Why'd they put it up if they're just going to take it down and to show the sky cam? They could have kept that up for like 5 more seconds. Here we go. 3rd and 5. Got to get off the field here. Come on. Come on. Pressure coming. Here we go. Benito. Let's go. No flags. Incomplete. Sorry, Judy. Not happening. Good coverage overall. And Nick Benito using his speed. Woo! Nick Benito got there. And you know, the defense did their job. Here's a 45-yard attempt. He missed from 47. Can he miss again? Come on. Miss this kick. Miss the kick. Oh, he nailed it. All right, Browns take a 3-point lead. Got to clean this up defensively. Got to stop over pursuing. Look at Jerry Jeudy fighting with the crowd. For those of you that maybe don't remember, because Jerry Jeudy was so forgettable, Denver drafted Jerry Jeudy in the 1st round in the 2020 draft, and it didn't work out with Jerry Jeudy. And then the Browns paid him a crap ton of money. And now Jerry Jeudy's returning to Denver, and the fans are booing him. And Jerry Jeudy has always been a guy that just is super gifted, maybe one of the better route runners in the league. But he's just like his mentality is just he doesn't have a professional mindset. He doesn't attack the game like some of these other guys. Like Justin Jefferson, you can move him all over the field, and that means that he is very smart, smarter than people probably realize. They probably just think he's just crazy gifted. No, he's very high IQ type of wide receiver. And Jerry Jeudy is not one of those guys that can do everything. He's not one of those guys that's going to do a good job blocking on a screen or keep a play alive, when the play breaks down and trust the quarterback to get open. And I was explaining this on X because people were like, one guy, not people, was like, I don't understand the Jerry Jeudy hate. And I'm like, well, let me make it really easy for you to understand. The guy was never like Cortland Sutton has this energy where he's like, I'm a leader. I lead by example. Jerry Jeudy just always kind of had like this, like, I'd rather be somewhere else energy. Not really sure what to call it. He had drama off the field with like his baby mama, lock-in. He was like, I guess he had like the baby bag in his car and wouldn't give it to her, and the police got called. Regardless, the real reason Broncos are so upset is because CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, T. Higgins, these guys were all drafted after Jerry Jeudy. Okay? So when we drafted Jerry Jeudy, we expected a T. Higgins or a Justin Jefferson, or a CeeDee Lamb, who was picked like one pick, I believe, with the next pick. Dallas picked CeeDee Lamb. And then the next year, we drafted Surtain, and then Dallas picked right after us Micah Parsons, which I'm very content with our pick. Patrick Surtain was a home run pick. He's going to go down as one of the greatest corners to ever play the game. He is. He's a technician. But when you draft a guy that high and he has the same production as Gabriel Davis, who was selected in the 5th round, you feel a type of way about it. And also, not just that. I mean, there was even Darnell Mooney was drafted in the 5th round in 2020. There were guys that were drafted way later, and Denver feels like they were shafted. That, Jerry Jeudy was supposed to be this legendary guy, and he never became it. And Jerry Jeudy wants to prove that he is that guy tonight for sure. Bo Nix, 1st and 10, rolling, and he's just going to have to throw this away. Good decision. No need to make. I brought this up a couple times, but one of the things that I do like about Bo is that he doesn't compound problems. When a play is broken, he is really quick to acknowledge it and accept it and throw the ball away. There's sometimes that 1.5, 2 seconds of thinking about it is the difference between a sack and, that's one of the reasons he was drafted, or one of the things he was scouted was quick decisions. Here's McLaughlin. And McLaughlin is going to get back to the line, so it's going to be 3rd and 10. All right. Come on. There is a flag down on the far side of the field. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What is up, my man? Illegal formation. Penalty was declined to put Denver in 3rd and 10 instead of 2nd and 15. How are you doing? How's it going? You having a good week? How was your Monday? All right, 3rd and 10. Good protection. Bo taking a shot downfield. Oh, Sutton had it in his hands. Oh. Myles Garrett came up holding his shoulder. No, Troy, an incompletion is not the best thing we could have hoped for. Cortland Sutton has made contested catches. He's made a career off of that, and he had his hands on the ball. What a clown take. It's quite possible that Bo knew that safety was going to come over, and he thought Sutton was going to make the catch anyway. No running game for the Browns so far. Doing it all through the pass, and I don't think Denver had that in their game plan defensively. All right, first down. Jameis taking a shot. Oh, my God. Why is Sutton not on Judy? Stop the bullshit. Come on. Where is Sutton? My goodness. Why is Sutton not on Judy? Can we lock Sutton to Judy? I don't understand why this is even being discussed. Come on. Timeout. Timeout. Yes, this is a huge game for the Broncos. This is a playoff game, essentially. Because if they lose this game, they can be knocked out of the playoffs when they play the Colts after the bye. So this is a huge, huge game. And I've said it a bunch, but nobody has an easier stretch of games than the Colts. The Colts play the Patriots. They play the Jags, I think. They play the Panthers. We have to handle our business. It's a harder stretch for us. Colts, Browns, Bengals, Chiefs. But I think we're ready for that challenge. 3rd and 7. Winston looking to throw, steps up into the pocket. Cooper, incomplete. In. It wouldn't have mattered if he caught the ball. 4 yards under the sticks with 3 Broncos waiting for him. All right, 4th and 7, punting from their own end zone. And this looks like a high punt. And it's going to be returned. 20. Oh. Damn it. Marvin Mims. 63-yard punt, long punt, common in Mile High. 10-yard return, so it's going to be a net 53-yarder. Union Station. That's where right when I flew to Denver, there's a train station, the light rail at the airport. I took the light rail to Union Station, and me and my girlfriend took a picture right there in front of Union Station, sent it to the family, said we have arrived in Denver. Looks a lot prettier now with all the lights. All right. I need a pick six. I need a sack fumble. I need Jameis to throw a pick. So he took over week 8. Browns week 8. So the Browns week 8, they beat the Ravens, like I said earlier, but did he throw any interceptions? Let's take a look. 0 picks, 3 touchdowns, 334 yards. All right, let's keep it rolling. Then the next week, they played the Chargers. 3 interceptions, but they only scored 10 points. I feel like their offense has kind of taken a stride since that game. Then the Saints. Dude, we demolished the Saints. I don't understand the NFL. Like, we demolished the Saints, right? And the Saints crushed the Browns. We're playing a close game with the Browns. But we got killed by the Ravens, and the Browns beat the Ravens. Like, the NFL is just so weird. It's such a week-to-week league. And a lot of it is just momentum. Steelers, the Browns had extra rest for this game too because, they played Thursday. So they haven't played a football game. And now this game's on Monday night. So normally you 7 games, but this one was like 11 games. It was like a mini bye week for the Browns. Oh, that went down the wrong pipe. Oh, Jaleel. Oh, my goodness. Juggling the handoff. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a disaster. Come on. 12 plays, 63 yards. 4 others, 3 and outs. But that interception, they were driving. Here's another handoff. There's nowhere to run. Javante's just so slow to the line. I mean, last week, I said this. This is my one concern about the Broncos, is their running game. They averaged like 2.6 yards a carry against the Raiders last week. Third and 2. Come on. Yes! First down, Cortland Sutton. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's a beautiful ball, outside shoulder, away from the corner. That is a beautiful pass. Here we go. There we go. Nate Adkins, gain of 15. Bo's starting to cook. Here we go. Getting into a nice rhythm here. Can't agree more. Here we go. First and 10. And Troy Franklin. Oh, down to the 1 yard line. Oh, man. I thought he was going to fumble. And Sutton's going quick. Oh, I think he's going fast to the line so they can't substitute their running package here. So here they are on the line. No time to sub. Looking to throw. And now a flag is thrown, and this is going to be on the defense. Not going to make a difference. It's going to move a couple inches, and now he's fighting with the official. He's going to end up getting another penalty, but even unnecessary roughness or what do you call it? Unsportsmanlike conduct wouldn't really matter right now. Holding defense number 9. Right there. Look, Javonte still should have caught this ball. He has just not been reliable as a receiver. And a lot of times as a runner, too. Touchdown. Michael Burton. Wow. Burton has been a fullback for 10 years, and that's just his second touchdown run. And his first touchdown run was 2 weeks ago against Atlanta. I think that was the first touchdown of that game. Bo Nix on that drive, 3 for 3 for 58 yards. And it's funny because he could easily have 2 touchdowns because the first touchdown we threw to Vele and he went down on the 1 yard line. And on that one, we threw a screen to Troy Franklin and he went down on the 1 yard line. Both were like gains of 15 or more. And, past the stats aren't going to be there, but it could easily be 2 touchdowns for Bo. Bo Nix 16-7. Jaden Daniels 15-6. I always got to keep in mind that the players and the coaches, like, they're just trying to win the game. As a fan, you want the stats just because you want that national exposure and validation. And a lot of times stats are the only thing that can make people shut up. But the most important thing is just winning the game. And Denver, defensively, I feel like they need to do something. It's only 10 points, but it still feels like the Browns have been able to move the football. The negative plays haven't really been there. I want to see some negative plays, a couple sacks. Really, really want to see a takeaway here. If we get a takeaway and score another touchdown, I'll feel really good about this game. They're going to run it here, and that's going to go nowhere. That's a good first down. 2nd and 11. Come on, baby. Nobody's ever played 61 college games coming into the league. He's still only 24. People act like he's 30. Here we go, 2nd and 10, 3:20. And pressure coming off the edge. Quick throw to Njoku. And that's timeout. Timeout, Denver. Come on. Call the damn timeout. I guess we're not going to be aggressive here on this 3rd and 5. Oh, I guess it was a good call because the Browns are snapping it with 20 seconds left on the play clock. Come on. How does that happen? Come on. No. Zach Allen's on a knee. Oh my gosh. He's dealing with a heel injury. He's been honestly like the best in the league this year. I don't know. Something must have aggravated. Oh no. Hopefully looks like he's getting his arm taped. Hopefully it's an arm. All right. Fake handoff. Jameis looking, stepping up. Oh my God. Jerry Jeudy. And that'll take it to the 2-minute warning. If they wanted to snap it before the 2-minute warning, Jerry Jeudy ruined that opportunity by spending 5 seconds stoked that he got a first down. Hey, I want this win so bad, just the way Jerry Jeudy's acting. I just want him to just have to fly all the way home with an L. Oh, but the thing is I want him to. I don't want him to have a good game either because he's not really a team guy. So if they get the L, but he has a good game, he's gonna be happy. We got KC in the chat. Hey guys, nice to see the Broncos leading. Let's ride. No. We don't KC, we don't say that anymore. No. We say let's bow. Or we say go Broncos, but we do not say that no matter what. Never say that. Promise me you won't say that again. Promise me. He said that phrase, and the first thing I thought when I read that, all right. So the Browns trying to get a field goal here late. Jameis Winston's playing a hell of a game. The pressure's been there, but he's stepping up. He's delivering balls. He's playing loose. He looks like he's having fun. Man, if you're a Browns fan, there's a lot to love about Jameis Winston. Just hopefully, all of the magic ends here shortly. Whew, all right. No little Jordan Humphrey so far tonight for the offense. First and 10. Browns receive the second-hand kickoff, so we'll see how aggressive. Damn it! There'll be a pick, man. Jameis keeps throwing these balls. Look at this one. I like that Njoku's catching these because the reality is Jameis is going to get too comfortable because he hasn't had to pay a price for any of these balls. Cody Barton should have kind of slid to the right on that one. And that one's just, man, you can just tell that Riley Moss is an important guy, our number 2 corner who's out with an injury. We need him. He went out. Oh, they're gonna give him the first down on that. That was his first catch against Surtain. Because KC, because Russell Wilson came to Denver and that he trademarked that, and that was the era of Russell Wilson. Yes! Let's go! Nick Bonito all the way! Fuck you, Judy! Let's go! Woo! Let's go! I told you he was getting too comfortable. Called it! How's that, Jerry Judy? How about that? $21-10, baby. Oh, let's go. Oh, let's go. Yes! And I'm winning my fantasy. Oh my goodness. You guys have no idea. I love this comment by KC. Maybe Let's Ride isn't so unlucky after all. You know what? Maybe you're right, KC. Let's ride. Let's ride. You guys have no clue. So I was gonna lose the number 1 seed in my fantasy league, and I had a 1% chance of victory. And then Josh Allen was my only player left, and he had James Cook. And it was halftime, and Josh Allen had 9 points, and James Cook had 107 yards and a touchdown. He had 20 points in the first half, and I had a 1% chance of victory. Then James Cook would go on to not have a rush for the rest of the game. And then Josh Allen throws the pass to his receiver. His receiver pitches the ball to Josh Allen, and Josh Allen scores. So I got a receiving touchdown and a passing touchdown in the same play. and I've never ever seen that happen before because Josh Allen technically was the receiving touchdown and the passing touchdown. And it was just like all of a sudden I had a like 15% chance of victory. But then coming into this game, all I had left was Denver's defense and I needed 10 points. Denver had 6 points and I was like, if they get a pick six, then I'm going to win. And that pick six just put me in the lead 147 to 143. And I've had 3 weeks in a row now. Now I still need Denver's defense to hold up though. But I'm finally playing from the lead and not hypothetically trying to catch a lead. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. The Browns are going to be aggressive here. Incomplete. I love it. That was the game altering play. That was it. Incomplete. Intended for Jerry Jeudy. Oh, man. Quick throw. Former Jet Moore catches the ball. 3rd down. Man. Third and 4 coming up. Wow. That was exhilarating. This might be the best game of the year. I don't think I've had this much fun in a game this year. All right, big 3rd down. Denver still has a timeout if they can get off the field here. Pressure coming off the edge. Jameis and Jeudy, 1st down. Pressure. Geez, I wish we had this Jerry Jeudy in Denver. Why would you show the play before instead of that play? 1st and 10. Winston. Come on. Jeez, let's go. Get your head out of your ass. Timeout, Cleveland. Come on. I think we needed that timeout. All right. 1st and 10, huddled up. Come on. Let's go defense. Let's go. Get another pick. Come on. Quick throw. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Jaquan McMillan. He's had a couple of great timing deflections today. You just can't time that any better. Look how he grabs his left hand and reaches it around and slaps the ball out as he makes the hit. Second and 10. Quick throw. More. And they're going to call another timeout with 30 seconds left on the clock. That was a push off. That's another push off. That's 2 push offs. His 2 completions on Surtain was a push off. Both of them. 3rd and 5. Jameis firing. Gotta figure out. Clock stops. Timeout. What is going on? It's just Riley Moss, was he this important? Riley Moss should be a Pro Bowler after this week. Jameis Winston is, just the way he's playing, his decision-making, his releases are just, he's already thrown the ball 28 times tonight, but they're definitely attacking the passing game with Denver missing Riley Moss, who the announcers haven't once brought up Riley Moss. Rolling to his left. Incomplete. Jaquan McMillan. Could have been caught. Oh, man. See this throw right here to the front pylon and just a little out of the reach of Moore. Ladies and gentlemen, coming into the studio now is a man that you guys know as Rick. A guy that represents everything about Chicago. A man that once said if there was a redraft, he would draft the same quarterback that the Bears selected at number 1 overall. Coming into the studio, 2nd and goal, Jameis Winston. Oh, it could have been picked. Oh, Rick.
Woo! Let's go. Pick motherfucking 6 by the motherfucking Broncos.
Yep.
Dude, that was a sick pick 6. I loved it.
It was. And it's like, I'm happy for Nick Bonito. He needed one.
I was when that happened and he scored and said Nick Bonito, I was like, I was just talking about that dude. I was just talking about that guy.
3rd and goal, Jameis looking to pass, end zone. I knew that was going to happen. I saw Bill's comment.
Who was that? Njoku?
Yeah. Yep, Njoku. Dude,
Njoku.
I can totally tell that Riley Moss is not like we need Riley Moss.
Yeah.
He's sometimes a guy's having a great year, but he misses a game and you're just like, man, maybe he should be a Pro Bowler.
Yeah. I think Bill's comment, and maybe Bill, you can correct me. I thought the "oh no" LOL was for me for coming in.
Oh,
maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
That's what it was. There's Bill. Well, crap. Lil E, Bill. We got KC in here. Jinja. Thanks all you guys for being in here. And Lil E, how you feeling with Eberflus firing? I feel great. I don't know how much more I can say about that other than it feels great. There you go. There you go. But yeah, Lily, the Eberflus firing was awesome. Even better is that the Broncos are leading the Browns right now. So all this put together makes it a good Monday.
I'm
Now the
not
Broncos just need a win.
not happy with this performance.
Yeah, the Browns are they're coming off a win, a good win, weren't they last week?
Yeah, they beat the Steelers. Then they had
Steelers.
12 days to prepare for this game, essentially a
Yeah.
bye week.
Thursday
And
night
then,
football.
yeah, I mean, if they weren't playing the Broncos, I would go into a whole thing about how I think Jameis Winston could still win a Super Bowl and be a franchise quarterback, but I don't want to do it right now.
No, definitely not.
But yeah, I mean, you saw the Browns with Deshaun Watson, and Jameis Winston came in week 8 and beat the Ravens.
Yep.
I mean, he's really good. He's
Yeah.
really good, and he's one of those guys that's getting better with age. He's understanding. He's always been good. I mean, he had a 26-1 record at Florida State. Like, he went undefeated as a freshman and won a national championship. Like, he's one of those guys, like your Trevor Lawrence, your Joe Burrow, these guys that go to college, they win a national championship, and then maybe they lose in their second national championship game, but they go undefeated in both seasons, and then they're the number 1 overall pick. And for Jameis Winston, I feel like he threw 30 touchdown passes, and like that doesn't. I've been trying to say, like, yeah, he threw 30 interceptions, but let's just put that aside for a second, because I think what a lot of people realize is you can't accidentally throw 30 touchdown passes. You have to be talented, and you have to be somewhat of a gunslinger to do that. And
They also threw 30 interceptions.
Yeah, and then we talk about then we got to talk about the interceptions. Well, the intangibles of being able to be a quarterback that throws 30 touchdown passes, those are the things that you either have or you don't. You're either a guy that can sling it or you're not. And the interception part of the game was something that I feel like any coach worth his salt is going to be like, hey, let's try to coach that part out.
Yeah.
And that's why when the Bucs went for Tom Brady, Sean Payton was like, fuck yeah, I know this guy because I play him twice a year, being a division guy. And you saw the relationship that they just showed on the screen pregame.
Yeah. Yep.
And that relationship was there because Sean was like, I'll take him. And he went 8-0 with Sean Payton. And then he tore his ACL, was done for the year. But who knows what could have been there.
Yeah.
I mean, if he didn't get injured that year, there's a very good chance that Sean Payton's still in New Orleans. And that is just crazy to think about because the Saints ended up having to go with, like, was it Eli Booker? Easton Hill.
Yeah, Booker. He was from Notre Dame.
They end up going with all these different quarterbacks, and they still played for the playoffs.
Yeah,
but ultimately, like, that whole thing was over. But it's like everybody was like, man, the Saints were good with Jameis Winston, and then Sean was like, I'm out, and whatever, I'm happy because it worked out for us. But Jameis is also, like, we got all these quarterback examples of players that are just in an organization and the coaching's just not there. Like, Tom Brady is kind of an outsider where he's the coach. He's like Manning. Like, you can go into a bad coaching environment and they could overcome it because they were like, well, I'm pretty much the coach. I'm the head coach. I'm the play caller. I'm the OC.
I get
And
shit done.
I get shit done. I'm the sheriff. I come to work with a briefcase and a suit. But these younger guys that need direction, they need good coaching to be around. And I mean, just look at Bo Nix and Sean Payton this year.
Yep.
That's a prime example of why coaching matters. And for Jameis Winston, it's like, yeah, he ends up getting booted for Tom Brady. Who wouldn't? And then goes on to New Orleans where he has success with Sean Payton. But then he just kind of turns into a guy that bounces around the league a little bit. And not all of his stops were naturally, if you're making a bunch of stops, you're probably with a team that doesn't have a quarterback, doesn't have a great coach. Because normally when you have a good quarterback, you have a coach that's been there for a while. And that's just kind of the reality of the league. Like, look at all the teams that need a quarterback. Their coaches could easily be gone. Raiders, Giants. Who else comes to mind? Tennessee. I don't know how safe Brian Callahan is.
Probably have 2 more years.
Probably have 2. Well, maybe one more.
Me too.
I'm going to say one more year.
One for sure.
Well, I mean, it depends. Like, if Tennessee finishes as the worst team in the league, I mean, Nathaniel Hackett was fired week 15. He didn't even get a year. And we've never been that type of franchise. We've never done that. Even Josh McDaniels got like 4 years. So, I mean,
I don't know
it
how.
is one of those leagues. But look at Tennessee. They have Will Levis. They don't have a quarterback. So that's just the way the league is. And then there's a lot of quarterbacks that probably mask the faults of their head coaches, like Zach Taylor, with Joe Burrow, or Sean McDermott with Josh Allen.
Josh Allen,
which I think he is a good coach. And I was just saying yesterday, I think he deserves a lot of credit. But is he a great coach? I don't know. Honestly, I don't.
McDermott?
Yeah, like, is he like an elite coach? I'm not sure.
No.
But
I don't know if he's a Belichick, if he's a Tomlinson, if he's one of those guys. I would put him. I don't know what kind of tier. I mean, I would just say like second to third tier. Like how you're saying. Like, if it wasn't for Josh Allen, Sean McDermott would probably be a coordinator somewhere right now. Like, he probably would have had.
Crazy a little bit, because remember, they were 6-6 last year. Their playoff hopes were gone. They fired Ken Dorsey, and then they won like all of their games, and then gave the Chiefs a run for their money in the divisional round. And then this year, the Buffalo Bills are the best team in the AFC, and that's the head coach of that program. I mean, that locker room everybody was like, what's wrong with the Bills? And he turned that season. I feel like last year, the second half of last year, spoke more to who he is than this year even. But even when you look at this year and losing Diggs, and they don't have a number 1 wide receiver, how are they going to do it? And Buffalo just keeps taking care of their opponents. They're like 8 wins in a row now.
Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
I think at some point, we have to give a little bit of credibility where it's due. It's easy to just be like, oh, of course he's good. Josh Allen's the quarterback. But that wasn't the case when Josh Allen was 6-6, right? Now let me see his career. Let's see. What is this? This is trash. All right. He was selected by Tampa Bay. He signed by an unrestricted free agent to the Saints in 2020. He was released by the Saints March 2024, and he signed as an unrestricted free agent by Cleveland in March 2024. So Jameis Winston's actually only been to 3 teams: the Saints, Tampa, the Saints, and then Cleveland. I didn't realize that he was with Tampa for 4 years.
Okay, I think this is a little bit better because Crafty was saying Rick is as blurry as the Bengals' playoff chances right now.
Jameis Winston was with the Saints for 4 years, and then he went to Cleveland. He's only been with 3 teams. So, and with the Saints, he had a 13-8 record.
13-8.
Yeah, he his first game ever was November 8th, 2020, and he came into that game that was against Tampa, and
Right.
I'm trying to see. It doesn't. Oh, okay. So his first game was against Tampa. He won. Niners won. Then Denver won. Carolina won. Green Bay won. Lost to Carolina. Actually, he didn't lose a single game in 2020. He just got injured. And then in 2021, like he was the guy. Started 2-0, then then got a loss, then won, then a loss, then 4 wins in a row. So he had his team at 6-2. And then they lost 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row, and then just kind of like leveled off as mediocre. And that was in 20. I mean, that was last year. Last year he played from September 24th to January 7th as the starting quarterback for the Saints. It looks like
December 24th till what?
To January, like till week 17.
Oh, okay. So he was there towards the end. Got it.
And I mean, the Saints, I don't know, like I put a bet that they would have the worst record this year. I feel like, have you looked at the salary cap? They have like negative $200 million.
The Saints do this thing like year in and year out where they go above the luxury tax for like 6 years straight. And a lot of this was they're paying everybody. So this is kind of like one of those good examples of why you can't pay everyone after like a playoff, a division win year, a playoff year, a Super Bowl year. It's because no matter what, you're going to take losses or you're going to be like the Saints are right now and in cap hell where they can barely make any moves because of the amount of money that they are over. Like you said it right now, they're like negative hundreds of millions of dollars right now.
Weird.
And they always restructure contracts. Like I think it was Alvin Kamara this offseason whose contract was restructured. And it's because of those reasons, because they just don't have money to pull from anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things to be like looking out for is like, oh yeah, we were good. We got a bunch of good players and we got some difference makers, but we can't pay them all at the same time or we're screwed for seasons to come. And that's exactly what you're seeing with the Saints right now.
Yeah. I think this could be a good situation for him because if he finishes this year really well, why would Cleveland? Because think about the situation with all the money they're giving Watson, 160 million, 240 guaranteed. I think
240. Yep.
They like have put themselves in a position where like Jameis Winston could come play savior of the franchise, where it's like, don't worry, I'm gonna be the starter here. And I'm going to do it for cheap because no one's going to be rushing to give him a long-term contract, no matter how he plays, probably.
Yeah.
I wonder how long he's under contract for.
He probably just signed the 1 year with the Browns, no? Because you're talking about
the Saints, but he had a 4-year deal. Yeah, this is a $1 million or 1 year, $4 million. So
$4 million.
Maybe they could get him on another. I don't know. Really, I think it depends on what he looks like to close out the season. I mean,
he's looked better than what the than like I don't know if I would put him on par with Flacco last year. They both throw the same
I
amount of
would.
interceptions, right? Yeah, okay, so that point I would. I would rather have Flacco of last year right now than Jameis Winston right now.
I would rather have Winston.
Really?
I would. Flacco, and I was saying it all year long. I was like, Flacco's not his. He's like he's chasing something that he'll never get back. He had a couple good games, but if you really look at it, he was just kind of airing the ball out. His playmakers were making
Yeah.
plays. Like when you watch Jameis play, you're like, wow, this guy actually like he's making quick decisions. He's throwing the ball in good spots, and he's a leader. Like he's one of those vocal leaders that gets like the team fired up. People want to play for him. So like
That's true.
and then you consider his age and all that together, I think is just better for the like a long-term answer. And when I say long-term, we're talking about like a 4-year bridge, 3-year bridge, like a Tannehill type of deal here. But I feel like that could be just what the Browns need with Deshaun Watson being as bad as he is, because I don't think he's going to get better with all the injuries and everything that he's going through. But it really depends on, how he plays for the rest of the season. There's only 4 games left to prove that he should be a starter. Hopefully it's not tonight.
Yeah. Hopefully hopefully it is not tonight.
That's a push-off, and they keep getting away with this shit. Judy has 2 push-offs on the same route.
I think that, because they're going to flag that now, right?
I hope so. Surtain had 2 push-offs. They pushed off Surtain twice, and that's Judy's 2 catches on him. And it's that same route.
It's a little comeback route.
Yeah, the comeback route.
Oh, they're calling it on
Oh, my God. Come
defense.
on. Damn it. I didn't even get the P.
Go ahead. I can.
I can't.
Well, yeah, I was going to say you can. It's your team. I forget. 25 straight plays without Nick Chubb to end the half. Flacco's dog shit this year. Yeah, if anybody's going to know about Flacco, it's Jinja this year for sure.
Yeah, it's an organizational thing.
Call plays right now?
Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, wait, flag. Or I guess I'll call the play just because I'm so excited about it.
Okay.
The Flacco thing's weird because he sucked in Denver too. John Elway was like, we think he's got a lot of ball left in him. He was only like 30.
No ineligible member. Yeah, Flacco just had a resurgent half of a year with the Browns. And that was kind of like an anomaly because you kind of see him now, and we'll go back to Ginger's comment, Flacco's dog shit this year. That's kind of just like an anomaly. So I think it was just like, hey, he rested half a year, and then he came into games and was like, let's fucking go.
2nd and 9, shotgun for Jameis. Denver showing pressure, coming off the edge. Quick throw. That's going to be to Moore, and that'll be caught short of the sticks. 3rd and 4.
Let me know when they show Winston's name.
Coming up, Denver, if they could get off the field here, that would be huge. But look at that. Look at these are timing routes. It's kind of surprising that Jameis has this timing with his receivers down. The ball was out before he broke on the route. Jameis, he's thrown it 33 times already tonight. 3rd and 3 here. Denver struggled on 3rd down tonight. Shotgun, Jameis, he's looking to pass. Quick throw. Yes! Let's go!
Nice.
Oh, we needed that. Complete.
Good shit. Big hit, too, right as he caught it. And Njoku's having some issues. He cannot catch a ball right now.
And Njoku's, that was his first drop tonight, and he's had like 4 contested grabs. He's been insane tonight, but he's so like up and down.
Yeah.
Like he's just not a consistent tight end. Like when he has a good night, he has a great night. he like does enough to just keep you believing that he's going to be like a top 5 fantasy tight end next year, but he never
Yeah.
actually has that year.
No, ever.
All right, I'm gonna pee really quick. Oh, look what I got Bill from the antique store for Christmas. They're collectibles 1989 or 1990 to 1989 to 1991. These little Giants trucks.
Oh, that's fucking sick, dude.
They had some Super Bowl stuff, but that was the Ravens Super Bowl, and I didn't want to bring it up.
That's fair. That's fair. God damn it. Of course my goddamn TV needs to restart right now. What does Rick now look like? He's streaming from a throne room. You like my new setup, Crafty? It's nice, right? It's nice. I'm actually gonna do a quick adjustment. I gotta reset my Fire TV, but I'm also gonna do a quick adjustment. Let me see how it looks. Okay. I think I might move that light up. So I got like a ring light, and you guys are seeing like real-time adjustments right now. Trying to see if I could have my face brighter, because I do have some LEDs. I don't know if you guys could tell. They're like right there, right above where it says Chicago Bears. I'm trying to see if maybe I could adjust the ring light. Maybe I have to move it closer so my face is a little bit more lit up, because I know how much you guys love seeing my face, my hot face. All right, let's see if I can get this fucking YouTube TV up now. Don't think anything bad's happened. Straight bobble? Straight bobble? Straight bobby? Straight bobbly. I don't know. Is that a bobble? A bobble? A buble, if you will? I do like that. My throne room. The den. The bear den is what I'm calling it.
Did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
All right.
Because I had to reset my TV. Literally, as soon as you leave, I had to reset my shit.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I'm like, of course.
Could you call this one series for me?
I'm going to try. Is it on right now?
Yeah. Oh, you don't have it?
Lisa Salters.
But Bo Nix, shotgun.
Yeah, I'm a little bit behind, I think.
Ball snap. Nix taking a shot downfield. Oh, that's pass interference.
God damn it, this fucking TV sometimes.
First down.
So I got flags going in. I got number 21.
Yep.
Sutton. Monday Night Football. Replay. Are we in sync?
Pass interference. You're a little ahead of me.
Oh, okay.
First down. 21. Clapping. Jameis. Or, no, that was Denzel Ward.
Denzel Ward. Clapping.
Sean.
Yeah, you're still ahead of me, I think.
Oh, I'm ahead of you?
Yeah.
Let me know when it pans off Sean.
Let me see if I could fast forward it. Sean. 38.
Okay, I'm seeing. Oh, Jaleel
8,
McLaughlin.
7, 6. Running.
Let me know when 85 slaps him on top of the helmet.
Oh, that happened already. I didn't even know what number 85 was.
You see the replay?
And replay handoff. Tackle.
It's a long tackle, so.
Yeah.
Was that like,
replay
let me know.
Again. We're going to have to pick up different. Yeah. Now back to it. 11, 10 on the play clock. 9,
oh, yeah. We're
8.
exactly in sync.
Hell yeah. Bo Nix under center. 2nd and 1. Takes a snap. Hands off. Up the middle. And he's going to get stopped for a loss of about 2 yards.
Damn it.
Bill, I like the Fire TV. it lets me put on a VPN and watch all the Bears games. So I love the Fire TV. The Bear Down. The Bear Den. Bear Down Den. Kyle, when you were like, did I miss anything? Crafty's like, yes, Kyle. Browns just scored 17 points.
Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Here we go. Shotgun, 3rd and 2. Snap. Bo Nix, back to pass. Quick throw, left side, incomplete. Newsome on the coverage. Slaps the ball away. Going to be a 4th and 2 coming up. 12 minutes, 8 seconds left. 17, is that Vele?
Yeah. It's like he still could have caught that.
I think he could have. All right, so the Broncos going to punt here from inside their own 25. Punt. It's looking like a good punt. It's going to fall inside the 20 and going to get caught at the 24, 23-yard line. Hell yeah, Ginger. Fucking love seeing that God-sent face. Love you, Ginge. Love you. I got to get some Rangers soon so you can see me drink on stream.
This is a playoff game.
Definitely. Yeah, the Broncos definitely need this win. They absolutely need this win. The Browns are fucked. They're not going anywhere. But yeah, 100% Broncos need this win.
Especially with the Colts.
I was going to say, the only team right now I think threatening the Broncos is the Colts.
They're the only team I've been worried about.
Yeah.
Because their schedule's like...
It's pretty easy, right? Going forward?
Oh, yeah. It's the easiest in the league. It's like, take the bottom 4 teams, and that's who they play.
Ah, okay.
And but then again, like they almost lost to New England, and I thought that was a gimme. So
yeah,
knows?
I really did think New England was going to win that game. Ginge, you gotta spark some life into your Colts, but not enough to where the Broncos lose the playoff spot. Enough to where I don't know, because I think 3 teams from the AFC West are going to make it, and I don't know, man. It all depends on how Richardson does. Like how Richardson does for the rest of the season, last few games. That's all that matters.
Do you think they would move off of him? I feel
Anthony
like
Richardson
he's going to get another year no matter what.
He's going to get another year. The injuries they suck, but also like, man, the first 2 years he's been injured, you were already, as Anthony Richardson, you're already trying to shake off that injury-prone like tag. And if he gets hurt again next year, I think you move on. Honestly, like if he keeps getting injured, I don't see why you would want to keep him around, because maybe right now with him running designed runs, quarterback runs, maybe that's one of the things that's kind of holding him back and obviously getting him injured all the time. But I don't know, man. It's like you can't really coach or tell him to not be that guy because he's got to make plays with his legs. But it does suck that he gets injured. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Jameis hands it off up the middle. It's going to be Chubb for about 7 yards, 6 or 7 yards there on that run. Third quarter, 11:46 and counting left.
Can't give up those runs.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that they were, man, it was the beginning of the game, and it was like, Jesus Christ, the Browns are actually averaging like over 7 yards for I think in the first half. I forget if it was the first quarter or not, but they were like averaging 4.8 before that. Winston on their center takes a snap, fakes the handoff, under pressure, throws it, incomplete. 3rd down coming up.
Come,
please. Who was that? Benito. There you go. Benito, number 15, on the pressure.
Man, I need a sack or a fumble.
I'll give you a sack. Dude, you're gay, dude. You're so gay. 3rd and 3. In the shotgun. Jameis. 2 wide. Takes a snap. And there's a flag.
Come on.
Possibly
Damn it.
encroachment. Oh, this might be going against. Oh, delay a game on the Browns. 5 yards. It is now a 3rd and 8 coming up for the Browns here.
Let's go.
There you go. Good pressure, Denver D. Indeed. That Denver D giving pressure. Here we go. 3rd and 8. Winston back to pass looking. Pass right side caught.
Cody
And
Barton.
that is not going to be enough for a first down. They're going to be short by about 4 yards here.
Let's go. Love
Crafty
to
says-
see it. That's the guy that signed my nipple.
That's Sternad? Sternad?
No, that was Cody Barton.
Oh, Cody Barton. That's what it was. Who was it? It was Barton, Sternad, and somebody else, or was it just those two? Here's the punt. Good punt. Inside the 20, inside the 10. And the Broncos are going to start from their own 7, it looks like. He sucked your nipple, Kyle. You
Yep.
sick bastard.
I paid him.
Yeah, I did contribute to that pay. Yeah.
I filmed it. For just
For
not to
research.
watch.
For research.
For research, exactly. You know what movie I just recently rewatched that I've always liked, but I hadn't seen it in like a decade, was Disturbia.
Oh, the one with Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah, LaBeouf.
LaBeouf. I never saw that. I thought it was interesting.
Oh,
But
it's a good movie. I like
Wasn't it a remake?
No, I don't think
Sure.
so.
I thought it was a remake.
Really?
Lily said the nipple sucking was for OnlyFans. Go check out Kyle on OnlyFans at Kyle Kit. No, I'm just kidding. First,
No.
first and 10, Bonek shotgun. Motion, right side, takes a snap. Looking to pass. Rolling right, looking, throwing deep left side.
Oh, damn.
Incomplete.
You just totally misjudged that.
Ooh, yeah, that was not a good one.
That's a good matchup. That is a small
Yeah.
corner on Sutton, and
Yeah. Oh, man, he did have the dump off right there. That may have been enough for a first down. But yeah, and to Sutton's credit, misjudging it, it does suck, but he also got the corner away from continuing to run for a possible interception. Bo Nix takes a snap in the shotgun, looking to pass, looking, over the middle, caught, and it's going to go for about 5 yards, 3rd and 5 coming up.
flag.
Bill said a few drinks, the right moment. I wouldn't put it past you, Kyle.
This is gonna be an eligible man downfield or some stupid shit.
Let's see what they say in here. Oh, personal foul. Oh, Luke Wattenberg, number 60 of the Broncos, committed a personal foul. Let's see what happened. Oh, he kind of...
He was trying to move the fucking pile.
Yeah, I don't know. That...
Okay,
think-
when you pull it out of context completely.
I
Denver
don't-
does this on every play when the players are getting tackled or stood up.
I gotta agree. That's not a good call, especially a personal foul called. Like, no. 3rd and 11. Bo Nix shotgun. 3 wide. 1 tight end, 1 running back. Snap. looking in the end zone, going deep over the middle.
Oh,
Caught! Running Mims!
Mims!
30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Denver! Bo Nix with an 93-yard touchdown to Marvin Mims Jr. Broncos are up 27-17. Wow.
Wow.
What a throw and catch. Holy shit.
He's fired up.
Wow.
Wow.
And here's the extra point.
I haven't seen this much life in the stadium in a decade.
And the extra point is good. The Broncos are up 28-17 on a beautiful throw and catch by Mims. He actually bobbled it, kept his composure and concentration, and caught it for a touchdown. Look at Nix. Look at him. He's like, I'll take that personal foul and give you a 93-yard touchdown. Wow.
This
Insane.
is the best game ever.
Insane.
Oh my gosh. Man, it's been a while.
That was a great throw by Nix. And credit Mims there, man, because he bobbled it. He was like running full speed, bobbled it, had the concentration to catch it again and just keep running. The way it looked, I thought maybe he was going to fall, but then he just kept running, and I'm like, go, motherfucker, go.
Yeah, I was
What a
like,
catch.
For a second, I was like, but I was like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah, if the cornerback or the safety, whoever it was, he was going for the interception, missed it completely, and then that was it. He was gone.
And Jerry Judy's been just talking so much shit all game.
Yep.
That I'm just like, oh, this is great.
Look at Crafty said Kyle has a boner right now. Bo 6. Bo 6.
Oh man. This
Kyle,
is
how you feeling?
happy.
Fuck, I would be too. Shit. That was a great play. Wow, Mims is a fucking speedster, huh?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's his game. Made the Pro Bowler as a punt returner last year as a rookie.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's the first rookie to do that.
Oh wow.
But yeah, this is like, Sean Payton's second year. It's like last year, you got a bunch of guys that like he didn't pick that he just got to kind of work with, and like then he drafts Marvin Mims and drafts Devon Bailey, and it's like all of a sudden in his second year, it's like only Cortland Sutton and Javonte Williams and Garrett Bowles and Surtain. That's it. Everyone else is new. And yeah, I'm like, man, I like his draft picks much more than the last regimes. Talking to Jerry Jeudy, who we drafted before CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, and T. Higgins.
Don't you hate that when it's like they drafted? I mean, you gotta hate to be the Eagles though too in that situation because they got Jalen Reagor before Justin Jefferson. They always bring that up to them. Always, it's like, dude, you guys got Reagor instead of.
Imagine if the
Justin
Raiders would
Jefferson.
have drafted Jerry Jeudy and the Broncos drafted Henry Ruggs. He probably wouldn't be in prison.
Yeah.
And more importantly, somebody wouldn't be dead because maybe he wasn't in Vegas. Oh,
Winston
Denver bringing
back
pressure.
to
James
pass.
Winston going deep.
Over the middle, wide open. Wow. Is that Jeudy? Oh my God.
Who the fuck is covering him?
Just like that, Jerry Jeudy with a 70-yard touchdown. Oh my God.
Dude, you're a fucking pathetic piece of shit. Get off of the field, fucking bum.
28-23 Broncos. We'll see what this extra point. Chubb came up with a block and just Jerry
Why
Jeudy
is
was
Surtain not on Jerry Jeudy for the whole game? This is our number 4 corner. He just ran right by you.
What happened there?
How does he run right past you, dude? Pull him out of the game.
God damn, I don't even know what that was there. That was just a completely missed assignment, and the Browns are gonna go for a 2-point attempt here instead of go for the extra point. Try to make it a 3-point game. $9:50 left in the third quarter. Winston in the shotgun. 4 wide, 1 running back. Takes a snap. Quick throw right side. Caught Jerry Jeudy. 2 points
the
are
same
good.
fucking bum that led up that play is on him again?
Oh, Jerry Jeudy is just relishing in the booze. Ugh.
Yeah, it's funny because you never did any of that shit with us.
Nope. Oh my God. All that just to fucking give up a touchdown like that. That's so bad. Who is Surtain on? Who else is a good wide receiver?
That's my point. That is my point.
Like,
I don't
who-
understand.
Who else? Who else are you going to put Surtain on other than Jeudy?
It's like,
There's no point.
it doesn't make any sense. Like, let someone else beat us.
There is zero reason why Surtain shouldn't be covering Jeudy right now. Zero reason.
I don't really care as long as we win.
Yeah.
He's the one that has to fly home
Yeah.
to a team that isn't going to the playoffs.
Fucking A, man.
Career high. That says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah. God damn it. Jerry Jeudy's got 30 points fantasy-wise right now.
Yeah, I dropped him because I refused to start him against my team.
Oh, that's fair. But, like, what the fuck was that? Wallace? That's your 4th stringer? Because you said who else was who's injured right now? Who's the other corner?
Riley Moss.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who it was. I don't understand. Who's the other receiver for the Browns? Who? No one.
It doesn't. Yeah, maybe Surtain should be on Jeudy. I don't know.
They have to
one
switch
of the
him.
best defensive backs in the fucking league should be traveling with Jeudy. Why is that? Like, why are we even having that conversation? Is ridiculous.
Yeah. 1st and 10, Knicks tosses it left side, wide open. First down, 15, 16 yards and a flag.
Oh my God.
McLaughlin had a 15-yard run, but there's a flag.
How did the ref throw that? The ref that was watching that play was the secondary.
Yeah. And it looks like it's going to be a number 72.
Yeah. Garrett Bowles.
Garrett Bowles. Holding. Yep. Holding on Bowles. Are they going to show the replay? Let's see. 72. I guess. Definitely can't hook them. I think that's exactly what they were looking at. 1st and 20 now. Back at the 20-yard line. Nick, shotgun, takes a snap. Looking to pass. Throw left side. Almost intercepted, but there's a flag.
Fucking thrown to the ground.
There's got to be pass interference here on the defense. Yep. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
They're gonna
Illegal
offset.
motion?
Now they're gonna offset. God damn it.
How is Garrett Bowles? What the hell is going on?
What did he do this time?
Illegal.
Oh, this is one of those fucking lineman plays where he's a little too back or a little too forward. Too far back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think Ward was the one. First and 20. Nick shotgun. Motion left side, right side. Takes a snap. Looking. Throwing right side. Deep shot. Incomplete. Oh, Franklin. Little hand fighting there with number 33. Damn, I didn't know Garrett Bowles had 66 accepted penalties. Jesus Christ.
56?
6-6. That's a fuck ton. Jesus. That's almost as much as the Bears had in like 2 weeks. Lil Lee asked a question earlier about who I think is going to get be the Bears' next head coach. I'll answer it here. Bo Nix back to pass in the pocket. Quick throw. And it's going to be to, was that Javante?
Yeah.
For about 3 yards.
Finally caught one.
Yeah, 3rd and long coming up here. I don't know who it might be, Lil E. I know the Bears were very specific in terms of leader of men is the term they use of who the next head coach, who they want it to be. 3rd and 17, Bo shotgun, takes the snap. Looking to pass, looking left, going over the middle, going to be caught. And gets to about the 30-yard line of 4th and 10 upcoming. Kroll?
Yeah.
Kroll?
Well, you can't
Yeah.
overcome 2 penalties in the first 2 plays. And even when you got one penalty going our way, it was offsetting. All that to get back to the line.
Here's the punt.
What
gonna
the fuck?
be-
What is that punt?
That was a bad punt. And I think the Browns are going to start near their 35, 40.
What are we doing right now?
(28-25). Broncos lead 8 minutes, 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Kyle, other than Surtain needing to make sure he's got the clamps on Jerry Jeudy, what else do the Broncos need to do here?
Yeah, I swear to God, if Levi Wallace lines up in front of Jerry Jeudy, I might actually throw this computer off the fucking window.
Oh, God.
I don't. What's the point of having an All-Pro corner and just watching your team get eaten alive? You already are down Riley Moss. Like, why aggravate a bad situation?
Is Wallace a...
It has to be the scheme that they're calling. It has to be that they're not. That maybe they're in a more zone concept. It's time to adjust. No matter what the scenario is, it's time to adjust.
My God, he's been in the league 7 years.
Who?
Levi Wallace, right? Is your cornerback?
Oh, yeah. He's not supposed to be starting.
Yeah, because he's been but he's 7 years in, and you let Jerry Jeudy. Again, we're not saying Jerry Jeudy is this all-pro wide receiver one type of player, but he was drafted high for a reason because he can be a playmaker. But how do you let a guy like that get past you? You're a 7-year vet. How do you let that happen? Maybe that's the reason that you're a fourth stringer.
Oh, he just got.
He did.
He just ran straight.
Yeah.
I guess I hit my.
he let him right through. Like, what are you doing, man?
I didn't realize I hit my. I must have
Right,
got mad at something.
right there, if you can. Right there. I don't know if you want them to see 18. Yeah, right. Yeah, there we go. Yep, Broncos country. We're good. Yep. But yeah, man, like 7 years in the league, and you're gonna let a number one wide receiver on the opposing team just fucking get right by. Well, I don't know if he was expecting safety help or what, but that's a communication issue right there for him, for Wallace. Starting at their own 29.
Oh, Levi Wallace. Are you?
Yeah. Winston under center, 1st and 10. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. Gonna dump it off to Chubb there. He's got some blockers up ahead. He's gonna get a first down. He's gonna go for about 17 yards or so there on that pass. 8 minutes and counting in this third quarter.
Gosh. Chernod just could not
Get off
get
that
off
block.
of that.
Yeah. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Winston in the shotgun, 3 wide, 1 running back, 1 tight end. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, looking, and
go.
incomplete pass. Number 87.
Kadarius Toney.
Tony. Surprised it wasn't offensive offsides right there. Is that Kadarius Toney? No way.
That's him.
Wow. And Sertan isn't on Judy? What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah,
Oh, God. All right, 2nd and 10.
there's
And there's Judy moving to the right side. Sertan staying
Man, what are
on
you
the left
doing?
side. Winston hands it off. Left side run for Chubb. Gets away from 1 tackler and gets tackled by the 2nd guy. All right, I think that's... Oh, that's Ford. 34 is Ford. No
They're
gain
trying
on
to
that run.
corner blitz on that one.
Yeah,
What are you doing, dude? You look so slow.
that was
Did you
Wallace
see
again.
him? He looks like he has rocks in his pocket.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
Jerry
bad.
Judy's just such an easy guy to not like, too.
Oh, 100%. 3rd and 10. 6:43 and counting in the shotgun. Winston takes a snap. Looking. Throwing right side to Njoku. Caught. No gain.
On.
4th down.
Let's go. Fucking get our shit together. That last offensive drive with the penalties and then the 4.5 seconds of hang time, 40 net yard punt. It was all just really deflating.
Yeah, that was bad. They need to get a long drive here after receiving the punt. They need to go into the 4th quarter with this next drive.
I just don't.
Oh, great punt.
I don't understand how
Wow.
Vance Joseph, like, sometimes he's like a genius, and then sometimes you're just like so confused about him.
I was listening. I forget who was talking. I think it was Ron Rivera on the podcast I listened to. Pardon my take. And he was talking about how there's no such thing as halftime adjustments. There's in-game adjustments. This is clearly an in-game adjustment that Vance Joseph has to make on Jerry Jeudy. Like, clearly. But yeah, I agree. It's just I don't understand how this isn't a conversation right now on the sidelines between defensive coordinator and the other defensive staff. Like, this has to be something that has to be done immediately. And luckily with that last drive, the passing game wasn't didn't take a big chunk of yardage there. Bo Nix and throws it away. Almost got sacked in the end zone. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
All right,
He's calling
come on,
the Broncos
Bo.
TD.
Be the difference in the game.
Come on,
Be our guy.
Bo. Bo 6.
That's a good job.
Yeah, that was a good job.
That's a Russell Wilson safety.
Russ, man, he went toe to toe with Joe Burrow though the other day. That
Did
was
you
an
watch the
insane
game?
I watched some of it. Yeah.
Dude, they were running 3-yard slants for 80 yards. Like
Bo Nix, rolling right, rolling, throwing.
Oh!
Caught! Cortland Sutton, first down of the 36-yard line. Wow.
All right.
A lot of space there for this offense to operate
I
now.
like when they roll him out to the left like this, buy himself some time, and then the accuracy is just there. Over the linebacker, just a beautiful ball.
Mm-hmm. And you got it in between 4 defenders there. Like, great job for Cortland Sutton to maneuver himself in that position. And great job for Bo Nix to recognize what was going on as he was rolling out. Takes the snap, hands it off, right side. That's going to be Estime. 8 yards.
Let's go. This did a different feeling with Bo Nix is like usually like if this many things went the other team's way, it would be like there's no shot. But it's like,
oh, I believe me, I know that feeling.
Sutton's jersey stitching. Fire the guy that.
Kyle's like, this is what's wrong with this fucking team. Bo Nix throws it right side. It's going to be a toss. Reverses it up the middle.
Let's go.
Into Browns territory. That's going to be Williams?
No, that was McLaughlin.
38. McLaughlin.
Sean just found.
Wow.
No, not even on a practice squad. He just found this guy, and he's like, oh, that was a face mask.
Yeah, 100%. What number is Javonte Williams? 32?
33.
33.
He's in the back.
Okay, 33 Williams, 38 McLaughlin, 23 Estime. Okay. At the 38-yard line, Bo Nix, shotgun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, looking to pass.
Oh, why did you stop running?
Oh, incomplete.
That was perfect.
To McLaughlin.
I don't know why he stopped running. He was running and out, and then he just turned around to try to be like a bailout option, but the ball was already gone.
We got Brother T in the chat. He said Kyle is blank. I'm going to go with hot.
I thought he was going to say gay.
That is something that haters would say. 2nd and 10, Bo Nix hands it off. McLaughlin into almost red zone. I think he got to the 21. And there it is.
This.
There it is. Gay.
I love it. We are correct. We are gonna rip Jerry Judy's heart out. I just want this dub so bad. You have no idea. I think you do have an idea, but oh my God, if we can win this game, we're gonna be like, man, we really can just. We can win any game, even when we're having a shitty defensive day like we are today.
Under center, Bo takes a snap, hands it off. It is going to be McLaughlin again. Give it to the hot hand, 7 yards.
That's what they do. At running back by committee, they have 3 running backs that they feel good about, Javonte, McLaughlin, and then Estime out of Notre Dame, and that's the rule. Whoever has the hot hand earns the touches for that game, and at times it works out, and at times it feels like none of them have a hot hand. But then it's like, well, maybe they don't have a hot hand because you haven't gotten them going into a rhythm. So sometimes it works and it's like this, and other times it doesn't.
Here we go. Toss right side. McLaughlin again tries to get the corner, and he's going to get a yard. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up.
Oh gosh,
he's down right now.
That's the one thing about him. He's not very durable.
McLaughlin, yeah, Javonte Williams was the one that got hurt his rookie year, or was it his second year?
Yeah, it was his second year, but
Second year.
it's just like when he goes down hard. It's not like a major injury thing. It's just like when he goes down like that. Did you see where he like basically? I think he just hit the floor without any kind of like
Contact.
patting himself to
Yeah.
embrace,
Yeah.
bracing for embrace. When he goes down like that, it's like he's normally slow to get up. The same thing happened last week, and
Mm-hmm.
I think we even called an injury timeout.
Brother T is liking these Broncos jerseys, saying these Broncos jerseys are fire. He's also saying your jacket is giving him lesbian energy. Lily liked that one.
I like it.
That was good. That was
Kyle
good. All right.
DeGeneres.
Bo Nix in the shotgun. He's got, looks like Javonte Williams in the backfield with him. Look, pass. He's going to roll right. He's going to throw it right side. And it's almost caught out of bounds. 4th and 2 upcoming. Go for it. Go for it.
Looks like they're going for it.
Yep. Oh, man. Yeah. Man. Here we go.
What if maybe Bo keeps it himself?
I think they might try to make him jump. They said the Browns did it before. They can do it again. Yeah, they're going to take the delay game and hit the field goal, I think. Yeah, so they're going to have a delay game penalty, and it looks like the Broncos are going to go for the field goal here. I don't know about this call. You're deep in Browns territory. If you don't convert the first down, they have to start off from inside their own 15-yard line. I don't know, Kyle. What do you think?
Do you hear him on the hard count?
No, what do you say? Oh, jump off sides. Just like went Jameis, right? I think last week. Somebody fucking jump off sides. Come on.
He's like, damn it, someone jump off sides.
Yeah. Field goal is good.
Like, emotionally, you want for sure. You want them to go for it. But practically, besides that big play to Judy, the second half has been Denver's had like plenty of 3 and outs, and there's been 2 opportunities for field goals. So I think Denver's just thinking, like, with the way our defense is playing, they're probably going to get into field goal range, but maybe we feel good about holding them, from scoring a touchdown. So do we really want to risk this opportunity we have where a field goal would tie the game, and it just gives you the wrong vibes of overtime? Like, you don't want to go to overtime in this type of game. It feels like a game you just don't want overtime in. And I think Sean's just like, even if they score the touchdown, we still have an opportunity that they would miss the extra point in the go-ahead extra point. So, I mean, it's still the third quarter. I think it was the right decision, as much as it sucks to say.
There's Vrabel in the background there on the Browns sideline. And you're moving the ball pretty well against the Browns.
You don't want to give them that momentum.
Yeah. You're moving the ball pretty well against the Browns. It's been about 2-3 series. Maybe one of those series didn't go well. But 2 out of the last 3 series, you've put up 10 points. So, like you said, you don't want to give them the momentum. You're able to move the ball. The defense has been able to stop them. So, yeah, keep the good times rolling.
Like, it's not like we're done scoring.
Yeah.
The way the offense has been, it's not.
It's not over.
Yeah. It's not like there's 5 minutes left. Maybe they would have maybe wanted a touchdown, but I mean, 31 points. Offense is definitely scoring their points.
100%. At the 30-yard line, Jameis, shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off.
There we go. Gets stuffed. DJ Jones. He signed my other arm.
Ford maybe gets a yard, probably just getting back to line of scrimmage there on that run. 2nd and 9. No. I'm going to take a quick pee for the D. Be right back.
All right, so Denver's defense needs to hold up here. Surtain finally following Jerry Jeudy around the field. He was lined up on the first snap. Now he's lined up on the second snap. Njoku is going to pick up 8 on 2nd and 9, so it's going to be 3rd and 1. Come on, Denver. Come on. It's 3rd down. I can hear the announcer in the background. Crowd's getting into it. Yep. Come on. Let's go. They're going to pitch it. No! Stuffed! 4th down. What a play! Jaquan McMillan has made 3 plays tonight that have just been absolutely clutch, and none more clutch than this. Look at this. This is Nick Chubb, one of the most powerful running back. Or I'm sorry, that's Ford. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 1. This is an insane decision.
Here we go. Winston, motion, takes a snap. Oh, why did he pull him forward? Why did 92 pull him forward? Push him back. Why did you pull him forward? Oh my God. That was that DJ Jones 92?
No, DJ Jones is 93. Oh my goodness.
That was not a pull forward tackle.
Yeah. Oh my God, this game is giving me anxiety. I can't wait till it's over, but I hope we win.
Yeah, and they had already called a first down there, but oh my God, dude, that's like that's not fucking right.
4th quarter's coming up. This has been an exciting game.
Fours, baby. Fours. Here we go. I'm gonna grab another drink.
He was grabbing for the ball.
Oh, Brother T saying he was grabbing for the ball. Good eye, Brother T. Good eye. These are the types of corrections I need from you guys in the comments. I'm over here getting mad, and he was just trying to get the fumble or trying to recover the ball, so I appreciate it. Cheers, everybody.
I think it's time.
I think it's time
for an interception.
Oh, I also think it's time for, you know who I want it to be, though? And he doesn't deserve the interception at this point of the game, but I do want it to be Wallace to make up for the shitty coverage that he's had on Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, I'm on the opposite side of the spectrum here. I hope he doesn't have a good play because I want him to never see the field again.
That's fair. That is very fair. But if Riley Moss is out for a long period of time, you know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the guy you want to at least go into the next game feeling good about himself.
They're saying he didn't get it. Did you see the replay?
I did. I thought
He's
he
like,
got
I don't
it.
know why Sean didn't call the challenge.
And they're gonna run
Well,
it up
I
the
bet
middle.
they're thinking, look, if we had a 4 and out. Oh, she went over and talked to him about it.
Yeah, he's asking him about it. Let's see. He's just.
Oh,
What happened?
I guess there was I think, what was it? A hands to the face? Oh, offsides.
Oh, that's why. Browns.
He said, do you hear Troy Aikman? He's like, I'm surprised he held it together as good as he did.
Yeah.
Yes!
Sack!
Let's go!
Lunch! Yum, 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 yum. Is that Sternad?
Woo! No, that was Nick Benito.
Benito, 15. Yeah. And then something zero
I
came
think
in
he's
as well.
leading the league in sacks now.
Benito, and then
Cooper, who we just signed, Jonathan Cooper.
Cooper. He came in to finish the job there.
Punish his ass.
Got him. Big sack lunch.
Oh, Jameis Winston, that face he was making is going to be a meme. Third and 23.
Lily's feeling that Surtain interception. Let's see. 3rd and 23. Winston going to be in the shotgun here.
I'm so glad they didn't call roughing the passer on that.
Takes the snap, looking over the middle, and Njoku runs over a defender and gets tackled at the 40.
Are they going to go for it again?
There we go, baby. That's that defense, baby.
That would have been such a soft penalty. They're like, oh, his helmet hit. It's
And,
like,
but
yeah, well, when you slow it down like that, they're running 20 miles an hour at each other.
Yeah.
It's like, just watch the play in real time. It didn't feel like an egregious hit.
No.
He was on mop-up duty.
Mm-hmm. There's the punt. And gonna get inside the 5. Gonna be a touchback. Broncos gonna start from their own 20. Here we go, Broncos. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Let's go, Broncos. Yeah, let's go, Broncos. Yeah. You're such a pervert, Kyle. Not
you
me.
You were thinking it.
You.
Yeah, well, you said it.
You're such a slut.
Sometimes you sound just like a man. That's what I've been told.
You called it. Defense was able to hold. They got that big sack there on that 2nd down. And now they're going to start out from their own 20. Another shot to get points on the board here for the Broncos. They're up by 6 currently. So you're hoping at least, at the very minimum, a field goal type of drive to be up 2 score.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we can. I think we can get it. I think we're going to score a touchdown on this drive. That's what Denver does. Like, they have only 1 field goal today, and it was the last one. It's not like they've been settling for field goals, and I feel like that's a big reason why Sean was okay with it.
Yeah.
In that circumstance was because we're not. It's like if you have had the same thing happen 4 times and you've settled for field goals, and you're like, we need a touchdown. But it's like the opposite. Like, we've been able to drive and turn all of our drives into touchdowns, all of our drives that haven't been negated by penalties. And then you're like, you know what? I feel good about this 4th and 2 field goal. Let's just stack some points here. Trust our defense. Surtain's been locked up on Judy. I don't know if you've noticed that, but that last drive and the one before that, Sutton's following Judy back and forth on the field. It's like, oh my God, what gave it away? But finally,
yeah.
So yeah, I think they feel good about taking 3 there, but I think they're going to get back to scoring touchdowns because that's what we do now with this offense. We score touchdowns.
I will say I do like the use of McLaughlin, Estime and Javonte Williams. I was not a believer at the beginning of the season with these three guys, and really the beginning of the season for the Broncos wasn't great, but they've gotten used to it now, and they're using these guys in a way that I feel like every fan wants him to be used. Is like, give it to the hot hand. You saw McLaughlin get 3 straight touches on that last drive, and it's like, thank you. A coach that finally understands like momentum, hot hand. Let's do that. First and 10 at the 20. Bo in the shotgun with the motion to the right side, 2 wide, 2 tight end, 1 running back. Takes the snap, looking to pass, looking, going deep over the middle. He's got Mims. Intercepted. Bo Nix intercepted.
He wanted to take a shot to him. I just felt like in that scenario, Marvin Mims shouldn't be your jump guy.
No, it's got to be Cortland.
If you want to throw the jump, and I actually like it because I was like Cleveland showing blitz, and then they do blitz, and I'm like, Sutton would be the guy to take this shot at, but it looked like once again you got Marvin Mims just kind of undercutting it. Like, he stopped running. No one stopped him.
Yeah.
He stopped running.
Yeah.
About, what was that? I would say about 4 to 5 yards underneath the ball. So he flattens it out and then tries to box him out, but he misjudges it by 4 or 5 yards.
So the Browns are going to have a 1st and 10 from their own 28 after that interception. Jameis Winston under center. Takes a snap. Looking to pass. Right, left side. Wide open. Jerry Jeudy again. Midfield. 40. Into Denver territory at the 38-yard line. All right. Where is he? Slot.
Sertan, why did we go back?
And the safeties have to take him down.
Nobody within 20 yards.
37. Winston looking right side, and it is tipped, incomplete. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Nobody within 20 yards of Jeudy. How does that happen? How is this defense that has been spectacular all year having this? What is this? This can't just be Riley Moss.
Yeah.
This is so strange.
Jeudy now on the sideline. 2nd and 10. Winston under center at the 37-yard line. Takes a snap. Gonna hand it off. It looks like it is Ford or Chubb.
That was, I think that was Chubb.
I think that was Chubb. 24. Yep, it was Chubb, and he gets about 2 yards. So it's gonna be a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7 coming up.
What do they mean when they say P for the D worked?
P for the D worked. Sorry, Kyle.
I've seen that like all year, but I never know what it means.
I think he went to P while the Browns were on defense, and I don't know, the interception. I think that's what Angel was hoping for.
Angel's going for the Browns?
3rd and 8. Winston back to pass over the right side, caught.
Why is Angel going for the Browns?
Woods with the catch all the way to the 21, 22-yard line. Yeah, Angel, why are you going for the Browns, Angel?
That's what my family does. They're like, I'm going to go for the other team in spite. I never understood it. I always cheer for my friends' teams. But
I never cheer. I never cheer for the Packers, I will say. I am spiteful towards them.
Well, that's a division rival. I could get it. Like, he was a Browns fan.
Winston back to
Good
pass in the
spin.
pocket. Oh, no. That was tipped over the middle. Oh, I thought somebody was going to get it.
That was so lucky.
Oh, I thought somebody was going to be able to grab that.
That ball might have fallen in the only area where that ball wouldn't have been intercepted.
Yeah, in the middle of 4 Broncos. Oh! Oh my God. Ugly ball coming out of the hand too.
Oh yeah.
Jameis Winston with the wedding ring on too, by the way. 2nd and 10. That's a
Jonathan
committed man
Cooper.
right there. Winston back to pass over the middle.
Yes.
Incomplete.
Sertan. Oh, he stepped over him.
There you go.
Wow, maybe that guy should cover him. I don't know.
Boom!
That was great defense.
Got his ass.
Wow, you just
Great job.
no matter how slow you do it, the timing is perfect.
It's beautiful. Tyler, Brother T, because you were an obnoxious asshole about your team, and to this day, every phone call includes something Broncos. 3rd and 10.
No one
Winston
else-
shotgun. Oh, delay a game, or are they going to call a timeout? Delay a game.
Delay of game.
Wow.
Let's go.
Brother T, you're mean. You're mean. You're mean, Brother
Only
T.
him and my dad. I say my family, but my family actually doesn't do that. It's just Tyler and Dad. They're the only ones.
Brother T, it seems like you're the asshole. Oh, what is...
You're too passionate about your passions.
How dare you be too passionate about your passions, Kyle? How
annoys me.
fucking dare you? Literally, fuck yourself. 3rd and 15 at the 26.
Oh, we need this. Please get off the field
Motion.
here.
Snap. Looking, under pressure.
Yeah, no!
Caught.
What are you doing?
Why do you have a linebacker on him?
Oh, Sertan's finally mad about that.
And number 40 was on. You see, Sternad?
Dude, you got to make that tackle.
At least push him out of bounds or something. Oh, Sternad, dive, motherfucker. Oh, and he was tipped by the other receiver. Surprised Judy caught that. 1st and goal at the 9. Winston takes a snap. Fakes the handoff. Running it himself. All the way to about the 5-yard line or the 4. Right around there. Allen making the tackle.
This is the best game of Jameis Winston's career.
Yeah, I think I saw Angel say that he has over 400 yards passing right now. That's insane. 441. Wow. In the shotgun, Winston at the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. 5 wide. Snap. Looking. Pass. Left side. Touchdown. Nick Chubb. Five-yard touchdown pass by Jameis Winston to Nick Chubb.
We need Riley Moss so bad.
Well, it's
There's
just
not
like
even anyone over there.
it's like what's insane is that we're calling out put Sertan on Judy, and you do that one series and you get them off the field, and then what happens the next one? Jerry Judy has like 3 important drive-changing catches, and like, what is Vance Joseph thinking right now? And the Browns up 32-31 with 8:57 left in this game. Vance Joseph is like me just reacting to this. This is a fireable offense as to what he's doing with Jerry Judy. Like the coverage on Jerry Judy needs to be better. It's infuriating, honestly.
And we've only given up this many points one time.
The fucking Browns, man. They're such a what's the word? A spoiler team.
Uh, how is there someone wide open every single play for the Browns?
Every time. Every fucking time. Well, it's only 1 point. The Broncos have been moving the ball pretty well for the most part. I mean, I know Bo Nix had that interception, and we talked about it how it should have been Cortland Sutton on the jump ball there. And you love that Bo Nix. Like, this is something I will say about Bo Nix. I love the chances he takes downfield because you get the Marvin Mims touchdown, but then you get the Marvin Mims stop running interception. But I love the chances that Bo Nix is taking. It's just at this point, this next drive has to be a little bit more calculated and not
Oh yeah.
no more risky throws being thrown in that sense, right? Like you got to be a bit more calculated. This next drive has got to be like a 6-7 minute drive for a touchdown.
Gosh. Oh my God. What a nightmare. Everybody's saying I didn't have Browns Broncos as the best Monday night game of the season on my bingo card. It's like, no, this isn't even just because there's a lot of points being scored.
And there's some bit of a shouting match going on the defensive sideline there for the Broncos. But who's number 6 for you guys?
PJ Locke.
TJ Locke kind of trying to keep the peace there. Cody Barton talking to him.
PJ Locke was the one that blew the coverage.
Yeah. So I could see why he's the one trying to keep the peace.
I know, right?
Lil E, good night.
Like, hey, we've all messed up, right?
Hey, we've all fucked up, right? Lil E, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Honestly, this stream is the first one I've done in a while, so I really enjoyed all you guys being here. It seems like the whole Only Football fam is here, and I really appreciated you being here, Lil E. We'll see you next stream. Thanks for being here.
See you, Lily.
See ya.
Oh my gosh, this is the most embarrassing one. Just run straight.
Yeah.
I don't know.
1st and 10. Bo Nix at the 30-yard line in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hands it off. It's going to be McLaughlin. Right side. Cuts up the middle and is going to get pushed for about 3 yards.
Oh, good job turning that into a gain. That could have.
Yeah.
That's a play that easily could have been line of scrimmage.
Yep. Yeah, if he keeps running outside, I think that's a line of scrimmage play.
You see the fourth quarter. This is when the altitude comes into play. See Myles Garrett huffing and puffing. That was the first play.
Yeah, he's huffing and puffing, baby. Let's go. Show him that 52-80, baby.
Here we go.
Snap. Bo Nix. Back to pass. Looking. Left side. Throws. Caught. Cortland Sutton stays in bounds. Good catch. First down. Broncos.
Oh, come on, baby. Just got to stay poised. That's a really good throw.
Yep. Just under 8 minutes left in this game. He leapfrogged over him.
It's crazy because, like, you have games. You know, the defense has kept us in so many games. But tonight, it's the offense that needs to pick up the slack.
And the ref stopped the clock. Possibly a timeout. Denzel Ward getting his calf rolled out. Medical timeout. 7:36 left. Number 9, Delpit for the Browns walking off the field. Maybe the ref saw something or... one of the spotters calling the refs, letting them know about Delpit, number 9, taking him to the sidelines. So they're going to add 10 seconds to the play clock for the Broncos to get this play off.
What was wrong with him?
I think maybe one of the spotters for the NFL saw a possible concussion thing. Maybe
It has to be.
Yeah, so that's probably that's more than likely what it is. 1st and 10, and here goes the clock, 7:36 and counting. Bo Nix takes the snap, hands it off, and that is going to be Williams?
That was McLaughlin.
That was McLaughlin. Okay.
And that was like a really good run for that little guy in that situation. Loaded box, nowhere to go. Oh,
there's the play on Delpit, number 9. What's a spotter? I'm assuming it's just someone who's like looking out for possible hits that may cause concussions, big hits to the head, things like that. Bo Nix shotgun, takes a snap over the middle, caught! Kroll with a first down catch into Browns territory.
Oh, I like that. That's the energy.
Mm-hmm.
That was Lucas Kroll. That was the guy in the preseason that I was like, I'm excited to see him. He played Joku baseball, and then he was drafted baseball, and then he played football, and then drafted football, and played basketball too. He's just like one of those guys.
He's an athlete. You saw that? He smelled his fingers and then went first.
I love it. I love it.
First and 10, 34-yard line. Bo Nix takes a snap, hands it off. McLaughlin up the middle. 8 yards, baby.
Let's go.
2nd and 2. I love this comment by Ninja. A spotter. It's when you go to jerk off with a noose around your neck and someone is behind you holding the chair up so that you don't hang yourself.
What?
I feel like Ginger may have done this.
How did we go from that to that?
Hey, dude, you can get concussions a lot of ways, all right?
The spotter. The spotter. Yes, that is indeed what a spotter is.
Kyle was like, what? Where are we at? 2nd and 1. Bo Nix, quick pass. No!
Fuck.
Oh, Vele. A little bit behind them, but it's a 1-yard play. You've got to be ready as soon as the ball snapped.
Oh, that one where he bobbled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Vele's just been like...
He's been a good surprise.
Yeah, that's like... I feel like Nix has to throw a better ball, but he didn't want it to get batted down either.
Exactly. 3rd and 1. Bo Nix shotgun takes a snap, looking, and
there it is.
Caught. Cortland Sutton. Tyler said, "I'm about to spot my boy right now." Tyler's a true wingman. Great hands by Cortland there. Gets the ball, goes out of bounds.
Oh gosh. I can't wait till this game's over if we win.
And gets into the red zone here.
Colts fans are watching this game like the biggest Browns fans in the world right now.
Bo takes a snap, hands it off, and it's going to be estimate for a loss of about 2 yards. 4:51 and counting. Going to be 2nd and 12 coming up.
Oh my gosh.
Don't want to pull that Daniel Carradine, one of the Carradines.
I'm going to put another nicotine pouch in. I don't know what to do.
It's all right, dude. Just, I'll be your spotter if you want me to.
Not right now. I'm not in the mood.
I'm not in the mood. Oh, Denzel Ward going to the locker room. 2nd and 12. Bo Nix shotgun takes a snap. Looking. Going to run it himself up the middle to the 15, and he starts his slide around the 14. Let's see where they spot it. But it's going to be a 3rd and medium coming up. Bill saying the AT spotter's primary role is to observe play on the field, monitor the broadcast feed of the game to identify players who may potentially be injured on a play with an emphasis on concussions. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate it. Always our Jamie.
It's crazy because like when you protect yourself, they're like, good job. And or when you don't protect yourself, they're like, you should have slid. And when you don't, they're like, I want to see him go get that one.
Yeah. Bo Nix, quick throw right side, get some blockers.
Oh!
Mims, oh, gonna be short a yard. 3:30 and counting. Oh man, that was almost a fucking touchdown. I like your explanation better. 4th and 1.
I like to go for it because you still have 2 timeouts
Yep.
and you only need a field goal to win.
Mm-hmm. Chincha my claws is usually where I need a spotter. 4th and 1, Bo Nix shotgun, and looks
Why
like
are we
a
in
timeout.
shotgun? Just fucking QB sneak it.
Bo can do it, man. He's a fucking runner too. Like, oh my god, me and Sean just locked eyes.
Gosh, I'm gonna. Oh my goodness. Haven't felt these emotions in a while. It's not really been like this year. It's like we've either won and it wasn't really close, or we lost and it wasn't close.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, this was. Oh, and they're gonna go for the field goal here.
I like it.
Okay. So
I like
go up
it.
by 2, 27-yard attempt. Will
I
Lutz.
like it and I don't like it.
I'm right there with you. Snap, hold, kick is good.
You know, if they didn't convert that 4th down and they had 1 timeout, and the way their offense has been, they're 2 like first downs away from the game being over.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why Sean has been in the league for well over a decade, almost 2 decades now, because I'm going for that 4th down. I'm going for the first down there. And you're right. If it's 2 first downs made by the Browns at that point, like, it's game, you know? So
Yeah.
that's why he's in the league. That's why Sean Payton is a great football coach.
Troy Aikman says he likes the field goal too, and he's a Hall of Famer.
Well, that's true.
I think at the end of the day, like, you've given up 32 points. You're asking your defense to get 1 stop. If they don't get the stop, you don't deserve to win, period. Like,
Yep.
we gave you the lead with 2 minutes, 54 seconds left. Mm-hmm. Now, it's a team game, so you either deserve to win or you don't. Defense has done a lot today, but all they got to do is make a stop here, and none of it matters.
So Brother T's saying he doesn't like the call. Got to go for it there the way Jameis is playing.
I definitely see that side of it, but you got to also account for home field advantage right now, because this crowd is about to be absolutely a problem.
Yep. E-Dub, loving the stream.
You get 1 sack, and all of a sudden, things start getting really weird momentum-wise.
Bill's saying it's the right call, taking the field goal as well. Here we go at the 30-yard line. Jameis Winston under center. Why is Surtain out on Judy? Looking to pass. Jameis in the pocket, under pressure. Sack lunch! Sack lunch! Yum, 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 yum.
Yes!
There you go, baby. Baby.
Oh, I can't wait to watch the Manning cast version of this.
Wow.
Manning must be sweating bullets right now. Oh my God. Why is he on you? Good coverage.
Here we go. In the shotgun. 2nd and 18. Jameis takes the snap, looking to pass. Under pressure, rolling left. Looking. Going to run it himself.
Good jump. I love that jump by Sternad at the end of that.
Gets about 5 yards on that run.
Oh, Nick Benito came up limping. Why is Nick Benito limping right now? Come on. Come on,
3rd and
big stop.
12.
They have 3 timeouts. They might even punt it if they don't get this.
2 minutes, 4 seconds left. Yeah, honestly, I could see that.
That might go into the play calling. If they're going to go for it, they might only try to pick up 5-6 yards here.
Kyle called it. The sack. Winston back to pass. In the pocket, right side, throwing.
Out.
Caught. And they're calling it a complete catch. And that's a 2-minute warning. Minute 59 left. That was caught by, I'm not sure who that is.
Can we see the replay?
Oh, yeah, that's a catch. Unfortunately.
It looked like a catch, but
That was Elijah Moore with the catch. Jesus Christ. Jameis Winston might pass for 500 yards. He's at 460 right now.
if we win a game where Winston throws for 500 yards,
Insane.
I'm going to feel weirdly good about this team.
Yeah.
Because we're getting Riley Moss back next week.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're actually going into a bye week.
Oh, even better.
So
Even
we'll have
better,
Riley
more
Moss
time.
by the next time we play. And then
Yeah, more time for him to chill out, rest.
the Bengals, I don't know if I'm ownership, I'm probably benching Burrow for the year. Same with Chase.
I have a hard time seeing Burrow agree to that.
I do too, but I mean, at the end of the day, like the players are emotional.
Yeah.
The ownership and the GMs, they have to be the ones to make the business decisions. And it's like if Joe Burrow is, I mean, you got to protect your assets. I mean, if he's gone next year, you have no chance of making the Super Bowl. So you got nothing to play for.
Yep.
The season's over. You don't have anything to prove. We all know who you are. You had an MVP year. He's like the first quarterback ever to have a losing record with the amount of 400-yard games he has. He's going to be the touchdown pass leader, the passing yards leader. Like he's done it all. There's nothing to prove. And even if he didn't do all that, he still had nothing to prove.
Yeah.
So you have nothing to gain and you have everything to lose.
Yep. Currently sitting at 3,337 yards. The one closest to him is Lamar Jackson at 3,290. But yeah, man, I mean, I know what you mean, because this is kind of one of the things that I was saying back when I was really believing that Justin Fields was the guy with the Bears, was when he was getting injured and they were just getting beat and he was getting sacked. Like, keep him out, save him for the following year.
Yeah.
Second year of the Matt Eberflus era. Because I was like, if he's the guy, why are you playing him right now? Like, fake an injury. Fuck it. Minute 59, Winston shotgun. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Still in Browns territory, 5 wide. Takes a snap. Looking, throws left.
Yes!
Intercepted! Intercepted!
Let's go! Let's go! And I won my
Pick
fantasy
six!
now! I
Pick
just won my
six!
fantasy too!
Touchdown, Broncos!
Oh!
Shit! Touchdown, pick 6! Oh my God!
Yes!
Oh my God!
Yes!
Broncos! Oh my God!
To make it a 2-score game!
Wow! Who was that? 29.
Jaquan McMillan.
Wow!
He wasn't touched!
He didn't touch him!
He wasn't touched!
Oh shit!
Go!
Oh my God!
We're 8-5.
Wow! Oh my
I
God!
said it. It was gonna happen.
He
One
could not
more.
believe it. And there's Jerry Jeudy right there watching it. Look, when he gets up, Jerry Judy's in the
That's
orange
not
coat.
Judy, though.
Number 3.
Oh, I thought you meant
Yeah.
number 8.
No, number 3. He was watching him as he ran into the end zone. Extra point, snap, hold, kick is good. Broncos up 41-32. They are up by 2 scores. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, dude. And now I'm winning 145 to 143 because of Denver's defense.
Wow.
And what's crazy, I had a 1% chance of winning this whole entire week has just been crazy.
Oh, man, you hate to see that, though. He hit the back of his head as he went down to the ground. Hopefully McMillan's okay.
I mean, he got up and scored.
Yeah, but I just hope like it's not something that kind of hits later. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
Wow. And he jumps into the stands into a big Broncos fan wearing a pink Hawaiian shirt and a lady Bronco fan with a cowboy hat on. You love to see that.
I love the message of the pink Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah, it's good. 1:48 left. The Broncos are up 9 points. Ginger said, called it, baby. Let's go. Here we go. They're going to return this one all the way to about the 25-yard line. The Browns have 1:44 to go down the field. Try to get a quick touchdown. McMillan's been
such an interesting game all around. I mean, it's just like it's had everything.
Mm-hmm.
It was funny because the interception itself was so deflating for the Browns. The play stopped.
Yeah.
And it allowed him to get up and score.
Yep.
I mean, that's just like the reality of it. If that was a first quarter pick, he would have got touched.
Look at him. 4 tackles, 3 passes defended, and the interception for a touchdown. Really good night for McMillan here. Jameis back to pass looking. Throws it right side to Njoku. Nowhere. There he is again. McMillan with his
timeouts to see how the Browns want to play this. This is obviously a touchdown onside kick situation for them.
McMillan with 5 tackles. Jameis Winston back to pass looking. Throws it left side deep.
Oh!
Almost picked.
PJ!
Oh, that was so close, Luck. Oh, you love the effort, though. You love the effort by Locke there. He wanted to seal it.
I'm happy to see the defense playing free and fun again. That's why Sean kicked the field goal.
Yep, there you go.
That was Sean doubling down on a message to the defense for our team.
Winston takes a snap, looking to pass, 3rd and 10, throws it,
and
Njoku drops it.
A completion. Oh, no way.
Wow.
How is that not a catch fumble? He made a football move.
Wow. 4th and 10. Bill said, I'm not saying a blessed thing until this is actually over. You and Kyle both right now.
If Jameis Winston would have started for the Browns all year, they would be in the hunt or a playoff team.
I think so too. Yeah. 4th and 10. Shotgun. 5 wide. Winston takes a snap. Broncos rushing 4. Throwing over the middle. Caught. First down. Jerry Jeudy again. And timeout here.
You hear the boos?
Browns. Yeah.
I love it because Jerry Jeudy was like, I'll tell you real quick since we have a little time. The real issue with the Jerry Jeudy thing was like the animosity stems from Jerry Jeudy because he's the one that said during the week, I want to go back and I want to kick their ass for not believing in me. It's like, bro, you realize that the reason Denver felt that way is because of the production of your 3 years that you were with us. It's not like we didn't have any reasons to believe that.
Yeah.
And now you're like, you have animosity towards us.
The team that drafted you?
Yeah, like, I mean, it's just kind of wild.
Winston back to pass. Throwing deep left side. Caught. Oh, incomplete, actually. Elijah Moore.
Damn. Now, this is the defense that this is the man. And I'm telling you, like Tyler said, he's like, the way Jameis is playing, you got to go for it. But that was an opportunity for Sean to send a message to the defense.
Yep.
And say, don't really care. It's a new ball game. Mm-hmm. It's just like overtime. Mm-hmm. None of the other stuff matters. I trust my defense, and they proved him right. I mean, imagine how different this game is if they go for it and don't get it.
McMillan with the huge pick six. Winston back to pass in the pocket, moving up, gets it to Ford, to the 50, to the 40, to about the 40-yard line, out of bounds. 50 seconds left. Browns trying to get into the end zone here.
Come on.
Jameis, 34 for 57, 497 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. If that's not a Jameis Winston stat line, I don't know what is. It should actually be 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. that would be more Jameis, but that is a Jameis stat line. 1st and 10, shotgun. Winston takes the snap, looking in the pocket, going deep left side. Oh! And there's a flag, and I think it's going to be offensive pass interference.
No, they're going to call that on the defense.
No way. Let's see what this call. Oh my God. Maybe I got to see before that camera got to the receiver, but I got to see what this. They're hand fighting the entire time. They're hand fighting. I don't like that call. That's not a good call. 44 seconds in the 4th. Winston shotgun at the 2-yard line. Winston. Snap. Hands it off. Nope. It's going to be a throw.
Yes!
Intercepted!
Yes!
Intercepted! Go! Another pick six!
Go!
Another pick six!
Let's go!
Let's go! Broncos win! Broncos win! Broncos win! Is that Stranad?
That was Cody Barton.
Cody Barton with the pick, baby! Woo! Look at that nipple! Look at that nipple! Jerry
Ever
Jeudy.
since I got my tattoos.
What was it? What's the record been?
When
did it start?
It started week 2. It started after the Steelers game.
Okay.
And then since that game, we're 11-2.
Oh my God.
10-2.
10-2.
10-2. What week are we in?
No, Broncos are at 7 wins, brother. Broncos win.
Oh no. 7-2.
7-2. Okay. Broncos win. Kyle, how are you feeling, brother? How are you feeling? The defense did its job, and they proved Sean right.
Yeah, that's what it's all about as a head coach. The opportunities you have to double down and tell your team that. Look at that moment between Sean and Jeudy.
Yep.
All of this talk about how Sean ran these guys out of town, yet the players that come back to play him never seem to be mad at him. Wait, I want to see his moment with Jameis Winston here for a second, because this is a little bit of a reunion. And, of course, Sean has always believed in Jameis. And here we got an interview with Bo Nix for the 30-second. All
Yep.
that matters is getting the win.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh
Bo
wow.
Nix and Jameis Winston are from the same town back in Alabama.
That's crazy.
Jameis Winston's got to be feeling good about himself. I know, like he didn't get the win, but this is one of those games where you won the locker room.
What a weird haircut though. He's got a mushroom on his head.
How do you think you played? I played all right.
Yeah. Accountability. That's what that is accountability. I love what he said earlier was we didn't play we didn't play great, but that's football. All that matters is winning. And at the end of the day, that's exactly fucking right. Is no matter how you play, no matter how many interceptions you throw versus touchdowns, completions versus incompletions, yards versus no yards. If you win the game, you win.
Yeah.
You get a number, you get an extra number on the W column. And if you win ugly, if Bo Nix were win the Super Bowl right now and he had 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions and he won the game, guess what? Bo Nix won the fucking Super Bowl. That's what matters. And I love that answer.
It would, it wouldn't matter. It would not matter at all. It's kind of weird. It says Bo Nix. I guess because of the 2 interceptions. Yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't his best game, but this is kind of the whole point. Now we had a couple opportunities to bring this up during the season. The Lions, Jared Goff threw 4 interceptions, and the Lions team ended up getting the win.
Yeah.
And instead of after the game being like, the Lions suck, they're a fraud, everybody almost thought that the Lions were a better team because it was like the Lions can overcome a lot. I got to say, I'm getting those vibes from this game. And I kind of said that in the fourth quarter where I was like, if Denver ends up winning this game, I'm going to feel really good about this team, because if there was ever a game that's been played this year where we deserved to lose, this was the game. Like any other game that is even closely resembled this, we did not win. There's only one game that was like this, and it was the Ravens, and we got blown out. And this was one of those games where it wasn't pretty. And like he said, that's the reality of the NFL.
Yep.
If you are playing a 17-week schedule, there's going to be a game in there where it was not pretty. There were some interceptions thrown. There was some penalties. There was some blown coverages, all the stuff that we saw tonight. But you have to be a good team to win those ones. That's the thing. And Denver, to me, is just like proving that even when they don't play their best game, that they're never really out of it. And the team definitely believes that they're going to win. They believe throughout the whole game that we're going to find a way to get it done at the end, which is a totally different mentality than we're used to, that we've had in a long time in Denver. It used to be a lot different. And now you have all these people that are believing in each other, and it allows guys like Sean Payton to kick the field goal and put the game into the defense's hands. And you see the bond that is growing between Cortland Sutton and Bo Nix. You see the trust that the receivers are having in him. Bo Nix, this is his worst game that he's probably played in some time, but still, how many passes did he make that you were just like, that's a damn good throw? That is a good decision to step up in the pocket and run. And then, there was a couple jump balls that I felt like the receivers undercut, and ultimately that stat is going to fall on Bo Nix. But overall, like, I feel like this could have been easily a game where people were like, "Oh, Bo Nix had a great game," but there was the tipped ball that turned into a pick because the receiver he was too passive with the ball. That falls on Nix, and then that other one to Mims does too. But overall, like, Bo Nix to me didn't show like oh, he's digressing or anything like that. It was just a weird football game. And that's all right because, it only really stings if you lose those games. When you win those games, people start to believe that there's really nothing that can stop us. Even when we try to stop us, we overcome it ultimately in the end. And this team right now, it's hard to look back at the Ravens win and try to draw a comparison because this is a rookie quarterback. So the team looked way different from week 2 to week 8. And from week 8 to week 14, it's a whole different team as well. And now we're in the final stretch of the season to see what we can become by week 18 when we're in January, hopefully in the playoffs. And this is, make no mistake about it, the Denver Broncos are this year's Cinderella story.
Hey, Kyle, how does 8 wins sound? How does
it sounds like
wins
3
sound?
more than the projected total.
No, dude, you're right. And teams, no matter what, championship teams, playoff teams, division winners, they go through these types of games where you put it perfectly, where it's an ugly game. The quarterback isn't going to have a great game. Tom Brady, his every single game he played in was not Tom Brady perfect. It wasn't what Tom Brady is known for today.
Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, all of them.
Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, Roethlisberger, Drew Brees, like every quarterback in the league has had a game like this where they have not had a good game. And their defense comes up with it. Their coaching comes up with it. Certain skill players come up with clutch interceptions, clutch touchdowns, clutch pass breakups, clutch sacks, something in that realm to give this team the win. And like Bo said, it's going to look ugly, but at the end of the day, if you're winning the game, guess what? You're in the playoffs right now. You're an 8-win team. And right, you're 8 wins. You're 3 more than the projected preseason. You are 8-win team that everybody was looking at your personnel and saying, I don't trust this roster. You're an 8-win team that everybody was looking at your coach and the lack of additions you made this offseason and being like, this team is a 5-win team. And look at where you're at now. You got to win ugly sometimes. You're going to have games where you blow them out like the Tampa Bay Bucks. And you're going to have games where Jameis Winston throws for almost 500 yards. And guess what? You get a pick six, you get a pick in the end zone, and Bo Nix throws 2 interceptions. That's how it is. But guess what? You came out with a win. And while you may be second, I believe, in the division now because of the 8 wins, are still third, you're still in the playoffs.
The Chargers had their bye week already, so technically the Chargers, even though we both have 8 wins, the Chargers have the 5 seed, but the 5, 6, and 7 seed all have 8 wins. So anything could happen at this point.
I thought the Chargers had 7. That's why I thought you guys leapfrogged them, but they have 8. Yeah, you're right.
Well, what's interesting is that the Broncos are going to play the Colts after the bye week, but then that game against the Chargers all of a sudden would potentially put the Broncos at the 5 seed and the Chargers at the 7 seed. And if Denver is able to win that game, they would have the game over the Chargers. And then that's important because if, whether it's Buffalo or Kansas City, that's the number 2 seed. The 7 seed is playing Buffalo or Kansas City. And that's going to be the first game. So meanwhile, the 5 seed is going to end up playing the Houston Texans. That's a big difference when you look at the way the Texans are playing right now.
Texans suck.
Right. Because even though the Chiefs are having a down year, who would you rather play? The Texans in Houston or the Chiefs in Arrowhead?
Texans all day.
Texans all day. And that's actually it's a close one for me because the satisfaction of beating the Chiefs in Arrowhead would be something special. That would just what a year. You would never forget that year.
100%. 100%.
But the fact that we can even have these conversations in December is just amazing because remember, the cutting Russell Wilson was the largest cap hit a franchise has ever taken. And Denver basically went into the offseason saying, we're going to tie both hands behind our back and we are going to do it with a rookie quarterback. and we're not going to be able to make any free agency moves.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to do it with the guys that we have here. And nobody believed that that was even possible.
Yeah.
Nobody believed Bo Nix was a good quarterback. They said he was a second-round quarterback. There's no way if we did a redraft, he would fall to the second round. So they were wrong about Bo Nix. They were wrong about the guys in the locker room. And now they have Denver ranked 10th in the power rankings, and they're wrong about that too. They're the same guys that were wrong in the offseason that are saying that they're the 10 spot right now. Now, this was a bad time for me to talk about the Broncos being a better than 10 because of the way they played defensively. But that was an outlier game. Like, Denver doesn't do that. They haven't done that all year. So I'm not going to be like, this is our defense now. That's just not true. And really, our defense actually won us this game because they scored 14 points. So it's like, be careful how you cast these stones, because you're kind of biting the hand that fed you the victory in this case. But yeah, I thought this game said a lot. And then just to wrap it all up, I was in my fantasy football world, and I had a 1% chance of victory. The guy I was playing had 100 and he had 100 and this is weird. How did he drop to? Oh, I'm on a different. He had 143 points at halftime. James Cook had 20 points and over 100 yards and a touchdown, and Josh Allen had 9 points.
I'm seeing that now, yeah.
And I had a 1% chance of victory, and the whole entire week flipped in one play, and Josh Allen threw the ball to Amari Cooper, and Amari Cooper pitches it back to Josh Allen, and they got a receiving touchdown and a passing touchdown in the same play.
That's insane.
And that will just be like the week that this was for the Broncos, for my fantasy, for everything. It was a weird week, but I was able to. And then that pick six at the end got me the win.
Yep.
Because all I had left was Denver's defense. So, like, it's just it was just a week of victories. And it's been like this last 3 weeks. You've been with me. The Travis Kelce week.
Yep.
And then last week it was another one of those. I forget who it was last week. Oh, it was who was it? It was a wide receiver. They had a wide receiver, but it was the same thing where it was like 0.2 or something. And then this week it was Denver's defense. It's been unreal, but it's a good year to be a Broncos fan, and no matter what happens from this point on, we have to remember that Denver has made football fun in December. Bo Nix has done that. And we have to always kind of step back and be like, yeah, of course we want to win the Super Bowl. But this team, it's not even in its like, these are the very beginning stages. Like I said, we get $100 million next year of cap money. We're going to be able to get free agents. And Sean he's building this from the ground up, and this is just the structure, right? We haven't even started decorating the walls and putting the furniture in. So, like, it looks great right now, and we'll see what the ceiling is on this team if the defense plays good and Bo plays good. But I would say this season's already a success, and December just started.
Yeah, I would agree with, and this win, the bye week coming up. You've got I keep forgetting the other cornerback's name. What's his name again? Riley Moss, right? Riley Moss
getting healthy again.
He's going to get healthy. This bye week is going to be great for that. And then you go into week 15, going up against the Chargers, and then the Colts, and then the Chargers, whatever way it is. With this win, with the way the Broncos have been doing this year, like, you hope to carry this momentum into those games. And if you come away 2-0 these next couple weeks, you get 10 wins, dude. Those are like top-notch wins. Like you said, it makes December in Denver, being a Broncos fan, that much better. So the defense, for really, when it came to clutch time, did really well. Sean Payton trusted them. We talked about it when they went for the field goal instead of going for it on 4th and 1. You said Sean Payton has trust. 34-32 now. All right, there's a field goal. Defense, stop them. Guess what happens on that drive for the Browns? Pick six. And then what happens when they're in the red zone? Throws it into the end zone. Another pick. It's just the trust, the coaching, the clutch play by the defense made up for everything prior to that, and it was just a very good all around defensive play for the Broncos. And again, you win ugly, but you win. That's what matters.
That's all that matters. And this right here, this might be the throw of the year for Bo Nix.
Yeah, look at this shit. Oh, oh, that's a good one.
The 93-yard touchdown pass, that definitely, I mean, you can go back into this game and there's just so many moments that you're like, that was a gotta have it. That was a gotta have it. That was
it.
I would say this was a team win, or you know, as much as it felt like the defense was surrendering. I mean, they gave up 500 yards. That's crazy. But you know what?
Too. Fuck.
the Bengals and Steelers were just into this game, and you know the Steelers have probably, people would say, the best or second best defense in the league, and Joe Burrow threw for like 500 yards and gave up a bunch of no defense is going to be able to just not do that every single week. There's going to be those outlier games where they kind of collapse a little bit, and the Bengals defense just is so bad that the Steelers were able to continue to get yards. But yeah, man, the AFC is going to be interesting because the weird thing this year is like the playoff teams are so separated from the hunt teams.
Yep.
And not just in record, but in performance. And it's like, you just don't know what's going to happen in the AFC. NFC, you know what your championship game is right now.
Yeah.
AFC,
yep.
You're like, I think it's the Bills, and I don't know.
Bills and Ravens, Chiefs and Ravens, Bills and Chiefs. Like what
if
who
the
is
Steelers
it?
Beat the Ravens.
Steelers can beat the Ravens.
Yeah, and if the Ravens end up as the 5 seed where they're at, or the 6 seed where they're at right now, they're going to have to play the Steelers to begin the playoffs in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
That's going to be a game where Mike Tomlin's an underdog, and that means they're going to win probably.
There's a lot going on in the AFC, but one thing we know for sure, the Broncos are 8-5, third in the AFC West, with a playoff spot, going into the bye week after this just outstanding game here in the fourth quarter. Thank you guys so much for joining us for another exciting Broncos game. I feel like we always have like exciting primetime Broncos games for like the last couple of seasons, it seems like. But thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate everybody that was in here. Bill, Lil E, we had Ginger, KC. Who else did we have in here? Who else? We had a bunch of you guys in here. E-Dub, Liam, Brother T, Crafty, all you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. And look at that banner. Look at that banner right under Kyle. Broncos win, baby. Broncos win. Thank you guys so much for being here. Go follow us on X at And Now Rick and at Only Football Pod. Go follow Kyle at NFL with Kyle, and go follow our YouTubes right there at Yo I'm Rick, at Kyle Kitzman. Thank you guys again so much for being here. Kyle, you got anything else before we get out of here?
The last thing is just keep in mind, if Jerry Jeudy was really this good, then why wasn't he this good with us last year? Because the quarterback was Russell Wilson. And if Russell Wilson was really as good as the Steelers say that he is, then why wasn't Jerry Jeudy this good? And why did Russell Wilson just lose to Jameis Winston last week? That's all I got.
That's all he's got. That is it. That was it. Thank you guys again so much for being here. And Carl, always a good time, brother.
Always a great time.